you'll have to earn that respect, the time, depending on how you approach it, the way you dress, etc. Make sense? So we got to be mindful of our appearance. We got to be mindful also of our punctuality. All right? If you're on time, what is it? You're late. We all know that already, right? If the event starts at 7:30, you show up at 7:30, you're late. So at least you got to be there 30 minutes before time to be part of the environment. That's a way also of contributing to the environment that you're part of as well. Okay, you got to be have the right mental mindset and attitude that we talked about earlier. Having a winning attitude or creating a winning environment. Either if you, let's say if you're in a market where you're the one starting a meeting, so that's you creating a winning environment. If you already have an existing meeting in your in your city or in your marketplace, then be the best that you can be to contribute to the winning environment in that place, in that meeting. Okay, your attitude. We all know your attitude does what? Determines your altitude. Okay, so it's all those really fundamental mindset that we know in our regular day lives in business that we need to also mindfully apply in this environment as well. The politics, guys. I mean, a room full of us, all you guys look beautiful and everything. We all don't have the same personalities, right? Would you agree? So we all have different personalities, different way that we respond to challenges that face our lives, depending on how we wake up this morning. But guess what? The key here is learn how to navigate those politics, how to navigate different personality conflicts in a constructive and positive way. If you've got a concern, you've got your upline or your sponsor to reach out to. Okay? So the key is to be able to maintain the right mindset about all of this. Other aspect of event etiquette, it's meeting before the meeting. How many of you guys understand when you invite a guest, to attend an event such as this one or a weekly meeting, guess what happens? The guest, even before the presentation starts, before the first speaker is introduced, the guest is already have to say a different set of yeses before they say the final yes. Would you agree? First of all, when you met them, whether it's on the job, whether it's on the street, at church, whatever environment, they have to say the first yes. You got to be credible enough, whether it's online, the way you approach them, they say the first yes, right? When the day comes, they have to say yes to themselves that day, to decide to either leave their routine they've done last week to change, because you're disrupting their routine. They have to say yes to that disruption in their lives. And when they come and they walk into the room, before the meeting even starts, there's got to be a mental yes as well. Would you agree? Because if a guest walks into the room, they feel the wrong energy, they feel the wrong environment, they feel the wrong chatter. They hear. What do you think happens at that point? Okay, so in order for a partner to have a new partner, for someone to become a new client, so they can reestablish, their personal financial life, there's a series of yes that we gotta help them go through, and that happens before the meeting begins. Very, very key. Bring your guest guard down. That contributes to the ability to bring your guest the guard down to help them get closer to the final yes. To say, you know what, Greg, whoever it is, I'm gonna partner with you. Or I need to partner with you for my own credit. Or I need to partner with you for my business goals. Make sense? Very, very important. Edify the room. Edify the room. Meaning that, again, contribute to that positive environment. Be a positive element in that. If you see something, you see a piece of paper on the floor, don't wait for the maintenance guy to reach out and do it yourself. That's part of creating a positive environment and edifying the room. You see something wrong, one chair it's not positioned properly. Don't wait for whoever has the official role to move that chair. You know what I mean? Be proactive, step in. Because it's your business office. It's your business environment as well. Very, very important. Edify the speaker. If it's a new speaker you don't know, find out about that speaker. Okay? One thing you know for sure, the speakers that you're going to have in front of the room, these are people who've done it. These are people who are legit, who've done it, who've walked the grind just like you, and are able to communicate from a very transparent way. So find out about a speaker, edify the speaker. Even if you had, maybe the speaker's personality is different than yours, elevate above that. Edify the speaker. Make sense? Presentation etiquette. During the course of the presentation, sit with your guests, guys. Sit with your guests. Take notes. It's not time to, be on phone and be distracted unless you're taking notes on your phone. Make sense? You got to engage. You got to be focused. Your guest is paying attention to all of that as well. If you convince them, you told them that, hey, this is worth your time to come out and disrupt your routine. And then you're sitting next to them while you're being distracted by other things. That's disrespectful to this particular guest. Make sense? So you got to be engaged as well with them. Agent agreements. We actually have agent agreements, commitments, meaning that if you bring a new agent on board, have copies of those agreements with you. Person joins on board, hey, what's your commitment? How much time you're looking to, what's your goal in this business? What are you looking to achieve? How much time do you have? 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week? Whatever it is, you get that on paper in terms of your commitment, the agent commitment with you as your business partner. Participate. Participate in the jokes. Participate. Raise hands when the speaker speaks. Hey, anybody? Participate, because again, it's your environment that you still contributing towards. It's again. So it's your environment, okay? It's your business. We're gonna wrap it up. Avoid the small talks, okay? Avoid the small talks, guys. Stay focused on the content that's being shared with you, okay? Don't text and look at your phone. Don't look at your watch. Now, some of us like, wow, don't look at your watch. It's sending the wrong signal. It's creating the wrong set of environment. It's the wrong energy in the room or whoever you're speaking with, okay? It's like you and I having a conversation while we're speaking. I'm checking my watch. So really, what am I saying to you? Hurry up. I'm getting bored here. So these are the things that we have to be aware in terms of the level of etiquette that we need to apply in our business, okay? The 1 minute break, the culture that we're building and we're creating is right after the speaker finishes his part, the last speaker, is to create a 1 minute break environment to identify who's in the room is ready to become a customer, ready to become an agent. And whoever he's ready to become, whichever of the two, is to stay in the room. Where you as an agent, once the transition happens with the 1 minute break, you still stay seated to encourage, and again, your guest or your potential partner to participate with the objective of joining you as a customer or joining you as a new partner, as an agent. And the question, you inquire about, hey, are you here to make money? You're here to fix your credit only, or you're here to make money and also fix your credit? So these are the key areas of focus. Get them, again, the agent agreement form we just talked about. Give them the words of encouragement. Understand people that walk into the room come for different goals. Some people, the reason that they're here, they may walk into the room for an event, it's because their child is being bullied in school. They don't have the score to be able to change their zip code. That's beyond just getting money, okay? So it's important. Others, they're trying to buy their first home. They're trying to buy a new car. Without the car, they cannot keep the 2 jobs they have. Or they cannot keep that single job they have because of the distance. So people walk into a room with serious and valuable concerns for their personal life. Yes, we get excited, we get pumped up with everything that we do, the success we're having, but we must do our very best to never lose sight of what's really the objective of that customer or that agent. Make sense? So very, very, very important, guys. Sit through the 24-hour game plan. The moment someone gets plugged in, the first thing you do, everything goes through. The card went through successfully. We got the print. You guys are familiar with that page, right? So you have a new partner. The key at that point is really transition with them and figure out a 24-hour game plan. What are we going to do in the next 24 hours to help your business launch, to help you grow, and to help you take advantage of this, okay? So what happens at the end of the presentation? You close, okay? You close. Now, when we say you close, a lot of people, if you've been with the company for 3 months and you're having a challenge with that, you need to make today a new day for you, a new day of being committed to learn your business. Because the expectation that you close it. If you cannot close, then you transition to your upline, your sales director above. But you have to take the initiative and learning your business, learning your craft, refining your craft. You can make mistakes, that's okay. But you got to be doing the activity and get better at it. And at that point, you begin to really get your business on autopilot as you begin really to be self-sufficient. Going to the closing sequence. How do you do that? First simple question: did it make sense? Hey, did it make sense what you saw today? What did you like the most? Okay, these are closing sequence that can be very effective in your business. Do you see an opportunity for yourself? Okay, let's get the paperwork out of the way. Guys, you need to have the paperwork with you too. I know we're all in an electronic environment, cell phone, iPad, computers, whatever it is, but always have paper application as a backup. We call it the pre-app in our world, right? You guys familiar with that term? So always have that available. If there's no internet connection, hey, let's get the paperwork out of the way. Here's the paper. Let's get the basic information. All we need is your basic information, a form of payment, and that's it. That's it. Basic information, your form of payment, and that's it. Handle objections. Today's really an incredible day, and all the trainings that's coming down the pipe is to be able to really capitalize on learning how you do your business, how you handle objections, questions that people have, concerns. How long does it take? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to sign my papers? So all this type of objection or questions people have, you're in the right environment to be able to handle those. Okay, grab a paperwork, fill it out for them, or go online and get the enrollment out of the way. Introduce them to your upline or the speaker, to your upline above and the speaker. So that's also giving you really gratification. That's also reinforcing the legitimacy of the work that you're doing and also the environment that we're in. So you don't let your guest leave the room without introducing that guest to your upline or an SD sales director and above, whoever is above you, okay? Is that good, guys? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very good. All right. Really, it's my time to have the true honor, okay? The true honor to introduce the next speaker. If you guys heard my story a little bit earlier, when I mentioned that 3 years ago, you guys are lucky if you were invited to a meeting or you're invited to an event or someone and acquaintances, whatever, introduced you to this opportunity. For my wife and I, we didn't have anyone who actually invited us, that we knew invited us to this opportunity. We're sitting again in one of our offices. A total stranger walked in. Total stranger walked in. And the total stranger walked in and shared with us. And again, thank God it made sense for us and changed the way we do business entirely. And this person that I'm about to introduce, I know literally doesn't need any introduction, right? Because the level of work, the level of integrity, the amount of energy and passion that is put into this business, this opportunity, essentially impacted all of our lives here. If he didn't say yes before, many of us, probably all of us, would not be here today. So this is the person that I have such a great honor to introduce, because 3 years ago we were complete strangers. But today, we're family. Today, we're family. That's the environment that we are part of. That's the environment that you and I have an opportunity to be part of, where you can cross road with total strangers but have similar goals, similar vision in life, and have a coachable mindset and develop really strong bonds and strong relationship, lifetime relationship. That's what we're talking about here, guys. So please stand up and help me welcome Mr. He's a senior regional vice president with the company. #1 agent, customer acquisition, #1 agent in the entire company, guys, in customer acquisition. Yes, that deserves a clap. Senior regional vice president, that's $2.5 million in production every 30 days. Please help me with a round of applause. Help me welcome Mr. Ashton Henry.
Tonight we run wild. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear me? Let's give it up to Mr. Greg Quebecor. All right, guys. So I'm great. I'm really excited to be here today. You know, it's just it's always a humbling experience. Put 45. It's always a humbling experience to be able to, you know, just look back at different things in life and, all right, good. Look back at, you know, where you're coming from and, you know, where you are in your life. And when I joined this business and realized that, you know, the magnitude of the opportunity, I just went to work. Really wasn't focused on, you know, what was going on in my personal life, but I just tried to see how I can help somebody else. And based on how the business is set up, you would see that. You guys can't hear me? No? They can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, great. There's a commercial like that, right? All right, guys. So let me just share a little bit about who I am, so I'm not a complete stranger to everybody. Okay? Is that fine? Yes. All right, great. So for those who don't know me, again, my name is Ashton Henry. I'm originally from Grenada. Anybody know where that is? Cool. Please don't say Africa. All right? Cool. So I came here in 2004 on a soccer scholarship. I played Division I soccer. I started playing professional. I got injured in 2008. Moved to Miami to do rehab. Had a professional contract. I ended up losing it because of a knee injury. And I started living my life here. My first job in Miami was actually working construction. Anybody ever did a job just to pay the bills? A lot of people's time should be going up, right? Now, the thing about it is that I'm only saying this to share because a lot of times people don't really know exactly where you're coming from. You know, it's kind of ironic. Today is actually my mom's birthday, right? It's kind of funny. So I'm just thinking, you know, everything is just, I'm just speaking to you guys from what I'm feeling right now, right? And, you know, when I started this business, you know, a friend of mine, well, actually, I started working at Brown Mackie College after as the director of admissions there. Did that for about 3-4 years successfully, but it got to a point where I just got tired of somebody telling me what to do. I got tired of people telling me I have a 30-minute lunch break. It takes me 30 minutes to decide what I want to eat. You know, you got to deal with traffic. You know what I mean? So I just got tired of that. I was the highest producer in the company, doing $500,000 in business every month in enrollments, but I was only getting paid $2,500 a month. Actually, $2,200 a month, right? And I was actually waiting on a student and picked up a Forbes magazine, and in that issue of the magazine was the owner of the college as the number 38 millionaire in the United States. And I got mad. Not because he was a millionaire, but I had a awakening call on the inside. I was like, I'm selling myself short. If I'm able to do this for somebody else, learn all these scripts, I can do this for myself, right? It's just about you applying yourself in anything that you want to do. So I decided to walk away from the company, venture into different businesses, did every network marketing company there is to do, and you know, had some success, but it got to a point I even got tired of, you know, some of the highs and lows of some businesses, got into doing taxes and building that business. And when my friend told me about this opportunity, again, I really was not interested. I cursed her out on the phone. I said, don't call me back. I don't want to hear about another network marketing company. Swear to God. But what she did was she signed me up as an agent when I was thinking I was just a customer because I did have an $80,000 medical bill on my credit report. Within 6 months, I was able to come off my credit report, and you guys, like I shared earlier, my credit went up from a 520 to a 735 in 6 months. So that got me excited. I said, you know what, let me go there and help as many people as possible, realizing that, you know, as I did more research, I realized there's a lot more people, over 43 million people, as you guys already know. Can you guys understand me right now? Am I speaking too fast? Okay, great, because when I get excited, my accent comes out, right? So I just want to make sure you guys good. But, you know, it's funny because a lot of people tend to watch a successful person, not realizing that every successful person that I know personally, or most successful people, were people that was nobodies at one point. They were nobodies, right? And then they get to a certain level of success, and what's that happens is that people start feeling like they themselves can't become that person. Not understanding that all you need to do is just learn the skill sets and adapt your right mindset for you to become successful. It's nothing crazy. It's not, oh, this person is going to be able to success because they were born in this country or because they look a certain way. Success doesn't have a look, guys. Right? It's all about how you apply yourself. How bad do you want to become successful? And I just want everybody to understand this. A lot of times I'll tell people, well, this is what I'm doing to get customers. This is what I'm doing to get agents. And they're like, nah, it must be some kind of secret involved. There's no secret. I just put the work in. Just put the work in, and we want to make sure that you guys understand. There are some people that are going to get this, and there are some people that you probably won't get it right now. But if you keep doing it over and over, just like when I started, my first presentation, I was looking at the screen the whole time like this. And this guy was like, it's your first presentation, huh? And I said, yes. He was like, you're horrible. But a couple $1 million later, where is he? You guys get what I'm saying? It's all about you going through the process to become the person that you want to become. Don't worry about who's going to judge you. As a matter of fact, the faster you can get rid of people and how they think about you when you join this business, the faster you can just get over that in your mindset that, look, people are going to look at you weird. People are going to think that, you're at the lowest in your life. Just because you're a part of this company, it's like, oh, you were balling, or you used to be an actor, or you used to be the successful person, now you join this network marketing company. Not realizing right here in this room, there is people right here in this room, their income would embarrass some people. What people make in a week, most people even make in a year. Again, it's all about getting the right group of people, getting the right mindset, and getting the training. So I want to teach you guys how to get customers and the kind of mindset of what you need to get customers. Now, a lot of things that's going to be on the slides, I might just skip through it because I want to come from here and not necessarily from here. Because the slide is just a guide, and I just want you guys to listen to what I'm saying. Good? Yes. All right, cool. So first of all, you guys know our services, so it's important that we know our services, right? We have 13 services in the program. Credit restoration, will, trust, power of attorney, LifeLock to protect their personal identity, a financial lockbox, Debt Zero to help them get out of debt, credit monitoring. They also get access to a credit attorney. They have any legal issues, a travel portal so they can get cheaper flights, hotels, car rentals, online shopping portal so they can get cash back. They also get access to a family mint. If they have any kids between the age of 8 to 18, they have the ability to get taught personal finance. They can also get scholarship money towards college if they're a high school senior or college freshman. Well, you guys are aware of all those services? Yes. Can you guys say all those services like that? That's a problem, right? Now, not that it's a bad problem. You have to understand where you are right now. And once you recognize where you are, then you can start moving forward, right? Because you know that you want to know this information where on a drop of a dime, you can have a conversation with someone. I already told you all about the services. Now I'm telling you how the service can benefit you. In 5 minutes, less than 3 minutes, I'm already just signed up a customer. You guys with me? Right? So you got to know your product. If you don't know your product, you can't sell it. So you got to go on there and get comfortable with the information. I can't do that for you. As much as we want to help you, there are certain things that you have to do in order to take your life and your business to the next level. So you want to understand the products and services, how it actually benefits our clients. Now, part of the reason why, I'm able to even keep the clients when they come on board is because they were educated about the other services. You see, a lot of us already know that the company sells credit repair, and most people sell it like credit repair. You can't do that. Like Mr. Krevico went over, we have additional services. The credit repair is what's going to attract people, but there's a lot of other financial services in there to help people stay using the services. Like you in mortgages, you're in real estate. When you help somebody increase their credit, it's like you literally just changing their whole life, right? Making sure that everything's in place, and with the additional services, we can actually help people do that. So that's our protection plan. You guys know what's in the protection plan. You want to go to fesprotectionplan.com so you can read up on the services. And not only that, you yourself go through the services as well. Because now you can speak to someone from an educated place of experience that you yourself walk through the services. Nothing worse than when a client call you and you're like, they're like, it's your business. You don't even know what you're talking about. You guys see what I'm saying? Right? So what you want to do, guys, you want to learn it, right? You want to learn your products and services. You want to teach it. Who do you want to teach it to? You want to teach it to your business partners. All right? You want to teach it to your brand new agents that come on board. You also want to educate your employees, your clients as well about our products and services. Then you want to market it. And that's why we're going to help you guys, to be able to understand how to market the services, because I see a lot of times, especially via social media, most people are pushing the products on people, not realizing that the more you give, facts tell, stories sell. So you push, guess what you're doing? You're pushing people away from you, right? You got to pull people in. You got to show them, hey, this gentleman right here, he came on board their services within that time frame, or this is what they were able to achieve because of their credit score increasing. Make sense? Not every single time you be like, oh, sign up for the credit repair. I'm doing credit repair today. Don't do that. You pull people in, let them feel comfortable, right? Let them ask you a question. You guys with me? Yes. But one of the things that you can actually do as well is give people free information. Just give them free information about something, some kind of tip that can help them increase their credit score, and they might apply that tip and they actually get results, and now they start looking at you more as a person of authority. Make sense? So while you don't need to be a credit expert, it would be wise to learn a little bit about credit, because not only does it help you with your business, it helps you in your personal life as well. Yes or no? Because if you understand how your credit is actually calculated, then you can actually break it down, right? Where you can actually improve your credit score as well, so you can actually be a testimony with a company, right? So as far as marketing your services, now that you know what's in our protection plan membership, how do you acquire customers? Keep in mind that sales is marketing, but marketing is not. Sales is not marketing, and marketing is not sales, but marketing has everything to do with sales. I'm going to say that again. Sales is not marketing, and marketing is not sales, but marketing has everything to do with sales. If you guys notice, the two gentlemen that spoke, that's marketing. Your mindset, you're marketing the way you brand yourself. That's all marketing. Now, really, I just want to be wearing a soccer t-shirt and a shorts right now. But that's not good marketing for this environment. I'm not trying to sell soccer cleats right now. You guys get what I'm saying? So you have to look the part that you want. If you want people to look at you as a professional, you have to understand you have to look the part. Because in the back of people's minds, guess what they're thinking? This person have access to my social. They have all my personal information. I don't know. You got to look at yourself and be like, would you buy from yourself right now? Would you buy from yourself? It's all about how you carry yourself, right? Now, there's 5 pieces of marketing. You have the product, the price, the promotion, that's the medium in which you use, the place, and the people. So the first P in marketing is the product, the goods and services. I just went over that. You guys know what the product is, right? But you also want to have a comparison of other services that's out there. Lexington Law, WeFixCredit.com. The more you can know about their business is great too, because now you know what are the pitfalls in their business and how our services actually come up against them. Well, I'll tell you right now, they don't. But you got to understand how to explain it to clients or business partners. Make sense so far? Right? The next thing is the price, right? Profit, obviously, we're in a business, right? So you want to understand as an agent how much you would actually know how much you actually earn when you pick up one of your customers, or you also want to have a comparison as far as other services. We live in South Florida. Guys, there are people charging people $3,000 to fix their credit right here, $2,500, and they're disappearing on you, right? So you can educate people. Look, you have so much services. We're not just helping with your credit, right? Identity theft is also a big issue in South Florida. We have a solution for that. You guys with me so far? Yes. Right? Promotions, it's all about how you actually going out there and the medium that you use to actually get clients on board. It could be social media, it could be through marketing events, however medium, the radio, TV, however medium you want to do it. Just want to make sure that whatever you say, you are in compliance with the company. Because you don't want to make any outlandish claims out there and then you put yourself in hot water with the company. Make sense so far? Right? And then you have the place, multiple channels of distribution. Again, that could be Facebook, Instagram, blogs, whatever it is that you want to use, walking in and talking to business partners, potential business people. I mean, I've seen people in this room here right now that I walked into their office a couple years ago, and they said no. But I wasn't focused on that. I was just like trying to expose as many people as possible. My goal was to leave a trail where everybody be like, oh, that guy, that credit guy. Because I already know those conversations are going to come up at some point. And then, bam, they remember, oh, that guy was doing credit repair. You guys make sense so far? Right? So you want to expose every single person that comes within 5 feet of you. And you also want to go out there and expose people as well. Don't just wait for people to come to you. And then you have the people, the customer service. You want to be mindful that people are looking for you to help them. So you have to provide the utmost of highest customer service possible, right? Be respectful to your customers, respectful to them. You have to talk to them in a professional manner in order for them to acquire your business or for them to come on board with your services. Also, you have to understand that when you call in corporate as well, even if there's a problem, corporate works with us. They work for us technically. So you guys can't call corporate and be cussing corporate or is being disrespectful to corporate. You can't do that. You can even get your business shut down for doing that. You don't want to put in all the hard work and then you see, most people don't understand that when there's already a problem, it's so much easier to just listen to the problem and just call and let's see how we can get a solution, not call and just add a next problem to on top of that problem. What do we need to do to, it could be anything. I've literally called customer service before with clients and I took over the call because we got to understand customer service, that like they go into a process themselves to even understand credit. They're just like an employee at the end of the day. You guys with me? But there are times when you got to take control of the call and just walk the client so the client feel comfortable so you can keep that client in the program. Okay? Because customer service, while they do, you have a bigger stake in that client being your client. You're the one that's getting paid on that. Okay? So, what's missing, guys, you have the P's, but you also have the C, the communication. You want to have marketing-focused communication to influence people. Everything that I do, I don't just randomly post stuff. I post stuff with a purpose. I'm trying to, provoke something in someone. I'm trying to get some kind of emotion from them. It could be anything, but while people think I'm just randomly posting, I'm not. I'm not posting for likes. I could care less about if a person like, but what happens in my inbox. Because most people are not going to be, initially, people don't want to feel like, most people won't just raise their hand and say, hey, I have bad credit, because they don't want other people to know they got bad credit. Right? Over time, people start warming up to you, and a lot of people are watching. They just want to see how long you're actually going to do this, right? You want to identify your target market. With our business, we already know that it's a large percentage of people. So people are everywhere. You can never really run out of people to talk to. But what you want to do to build your business successfully, you do not want to be just a person that's getting customers. You want to be a person that's building your business through your network, right? You want to get with people with influence, people that have a following behind them. It could be on social media. It could be offline. Real estate agents, mortgage brokers, tax professionals, insurance personnel. All those people have influence and a network. You guys get what I'm saying? Within their network, while they're the one that's doing well financially, guess what? There's thousands of people that they're connected to that's not doing so well. Or they need credit score. Or even they themselves, a lot of people are intimidated by people that have success, not understanding that when one thing goes bad in their life, they actually sometimes need the services more than people that didn't have anything. Because they have a lot more to lose and they lose a lot more things. So their credit get impact in a negative way. So you always want to have those open conversations, but you can't just push credit pay on a person. I literally get people in to asking me what I do. Make sense so far? It's good or not? Yes. Right? You want to be consistent, professional, and ongoing in everything that you do. You want to brand yourself. The first thing, let me just say this openly here in South Florida. Guys, you don't need to say anything about FES not one single day for the rest of your life in this business. Because all you're doing is when you say FES on social media, this, that, whatever, guess what people are doing? They're researching FES. And guess what they're going to find? No, they're going to find me. So you're just literally sending clients my way. I didn't ask you for that, but thanks. Because guess what? Somebody find me on the internet, they just go straight to the website. They probably won't even call me. So you got to act like it's your business. Right? You brand yourself as if you're the one that's doing it. By the time you send them the referral link, guess what? It's too late because they already seen so many testimonies from your page. Make sense? So you don't need to be talking about the company that much. You don't need to hashtag F. You don't need to do that. You guys with me? Yes. We're going to leave this room and I'm going on social media and everybody's going to say FES. I'm just kidding. You want to brand yourself, right? You're in a business. Do realtors brand themselves? Yes. The mortgage brokers brand themselves? Do business people brand themselves? We got to think about this business as not just a $288 business. You're in a multi-million-dollar business. So we can all have individual brands. You can brand yourself. You can brand your name. You can get something catchy. However it is you want to do that. Branding doesn't even have to do with a name. It's a look, your appearance, everything. That's branding. You guys with me so far? Right? So ways to market your service. You have your personal contacts, social media, business-to-business flyers, radios, network marketing events. Your personal contacts. You want to go through those contacts. Reach out to every single person that you know. Send about 5 to 10 text messages. Hey, who do you know with less than perfect credit? That's an indirect way to get people to tell you they have bad credit. right? Once they respond, hey, you would appreciate knowing about this, then send them some information so they can take a look at the information and then get back with you, right? So in your contacts, in your phone contacts right now is a lot of business, okay? Social media, Facebook, Instagram, blogs, you use those mediums not just to post pictures of your kids and the food that you ate that day, right? You want to get business because you're in business. It's the largest platform to get people to see what you're doing. A lot of people want to become successful, but they never tell anybody what they're doing. You got to tell people what you're doing. Because guess what? Other people in other businesses, they're talking about their business night and day on Facebook. Whether they're a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, they're talking and letting people know what they actually do. So over time, there's a lot of different people that's, doing this business that you can actually learn from in social media. Business to business, a lot of people always tend to think that I just build my business on social media. It was a great way to help me boost my business, but I really build my business to business. Like I was that guy that would pack my car and walk for blocks. I would just pick a parking business plaza. I would park my car. I would go into every office space. I would go into a building. I would hit up every office space. I did that for months. I didn't care if people say yes or no. The gentleman that just introduced me, that's how I met them. I walked into their office, and they were all the way in the back. And I told the lady up front, I was like, hey, can I talk to my friends real quick? She was like, sure. I just walked right in. By the time I got back there, now I'm like mentally preparing myself to say something to her, which was Greg's wife at the time, to get her on board in the business. You know what I'm saying? Like I walk into people's offices, the first thing I do, I try to find their business card, right? And when I find, like, let's say for instance, you walk into someone's office and their business cards, they always look for the business card that's in the highest position or most decorations around it. That's their card, right? You get that card because they want everybody to know that's their office. You got to pay attention to what's going on in your surroundings, right? I get their card, right? And let's say, for instance, what's your name, man? Solanjo. What's your last name? Caminero. God, you have to make it that hard? Somebody got a simple name. I'm just playing with you. What's your name again? Solanjo. So when I walk into her office, her assistant is right there. I got the card. I'm like making a quick idle. I'm probably getting some water. And then I come back to the assistant. Hey, Solanjo here? But I'm already making like 3-4 steps into the office. He just said Solanjo. I'm used to calling her Miss what? Caminero. That's what she have to call her. That's respect. That's power. But I just call her by her first name. So all of a sudden, she thinks that's my friend. I'm already like halfway in the office. Right? By the time now, she runs out. She runs out, and she's like, hey, hey, ma'am, I was just next door. Actually, I see you guys do credit taxes here. I just came from next door helping this tax preparer here set up their credit repair program. They're going to steal your clients. So I just create fear. I lost her right away. Right? I help people increase their credit score, This is what we do. All of a sudden, she pulling me in the back. Come, I don't want them to steal my clients. You guys get with me? You understand what I'm saying? You can't just be, you see, a lot of people want to be successful and think that success is just about book smart. You got to be street smart too. You understand? You got to be a chameleon. You got to be able to talk to every single person. If somebody call my phone and they're talking like, they work at the bank, guess what? I can talk like I work at the bank too. You call me you Tyrone from the hood, and you dropping F-bombs talking to me, guess what? I'm Ashton from the hood. You get what I'm saying? Because guess what? If I open my mouth and try to sound like, corporate America Ashton to Tyrone like, who this dude? I just asked the guy if he can get a child support off my credit report. He's trying to get into the Fair Credit Reporting Act with me. I don't want to hear all that. Can you get it off the credit report? Yes, we can. That's it. But then there's a next person that can walk into a real estate office, a mortgage broker, and they want to grill you. They want to ask you those questions. Guess what? Then you meet corporate Ashton. You guys understand what I'm saying? And then you might meet somebody on the street. Hey, girl, what's going on? And I'll tell you guys, women, you guys don't have no idea how easy this business is for you guys. You guys just don't get it. Like every single woman in this business have the opportunity to go to the top of this company. I'll show you guys right now. Like I meet this random lady right here. What's your name? Jessica. Easy name, right? I meet Jessica right now in the street, right? I'm a guy. And I'm really trying to build my business. I approach Jessica. Jessica think like, man, this dude trying to hit on me. Right? But I meet this gentleman over here. What's your name, sir? Sean. I just met Sean. I'm trying to build my business. Guess what Sean's saying? What is dude trying to sell me right now? Right? But guess what? A woman approach her. Hey, girl. All of a sudden, her guards are down. Girl, I just came from sign up. What do you do? I help people with their credit. Really? My credit messed up, girl. Boom. They start to talk. She signed up as a customer. She go over here. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Da 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 da. Boom. Sean like she trying to flirt with me. But guess what? Sean signed up. You guys get what I'm saying? Like you have no idea how easy it is for you guys to do this business. Like guys have it hard. You guys get what I'm saying? Now, even if a guy try to hit on you in the street as a woman, like you got to understand that you got power now. They try to hit on you? Okay, great. Hey, here's my card. I have a meeting going on. Call me. Da 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 da. Show them to the meeting. When they get to the meeting, guess what? The hardest part of this business is getting people in front of the information. They come here and they see all these people looking nice, looking great. Guess what they do? They sign up. They come to hit on you, but then you have a new agent. Right? So you got to be smart. Like you got to understand the environment that you're in. You guys get what I'm saying? Yes. I want you guys to understand what I'm saying. Yes. Okay, cool. So flyers, radio, like guys, somebody asked me for my business card today. I don't even have one. Right? Somebody asked me for my card today. I don't even have one. I use flyers when I got started in the business. Just get flyers. I can leave them everywhere because people, think about it. You guys, think about how much business cards you have at home right now. Exactly. Most people not paying attention to that. Unless you have like this thin card. But you have flyers all over the place. You just never know when somebody going to pick it up. Wait, credit pay? I need to get my credit fixed. You have a flyer. You can get those, I think it's 8 by 12. It's a decent size, like this big. You leave them at restaurants, all these different places. I'll be out sometimes and I see other agents' flyers and I call them, hey, my name is Michael. I'm just calling to hear about your credit pay program. I'm just calling them to mess with them. You understand? I'm like, man, I'm playing, man. It's Ashton. Right? But I want to hear what you're saying too. Because I'm going to help you. If you say something, I'm like, no, you can't say that. This is what you know what I'm saying? It's a learning experience. Right? Networking events, guess what? There's a lot of people. We're in network marketing, guys. But guess what? There's a lot of people on the network marketing companies that's not making any money and they got bad credit. So you got to understand that everybody just needs our services. We're in everybody's business. And a lot of people just don't understand why we're having so much success. They can't. Because everybody needs what we got. They don't want it. They need it. They need to get their credit fixed. Yeah, you might be an insurance broker, whatever the case is. You start bringing up insurance to people, all of a sudden they're like, I'm going to die? I don't want to talk about insurance right now. But guess what? They need to get a credit fix, so they want to get a house now. Even though they know that they need insurance to make sure that they can take care of things in the long run, they're thinking about that instant gratification right now. I need to get a house now, this year. You guys with me, right? So, sorry. With your personal contacts, right? Now, sorry, this is not supposed to be here. So as far as social media, motivation, you want to inspire people. Again, it's not just about business. You can't do that. You got to mix it up. You got to pull people into your life a little bit. Not too much into your life, though. It's making sense so far? Y'all got me thirsty. So you want to educate people. Do some research. I mean, by you teaching yourself, you get a chance to teach people. The best way to actually learn is to teach people. So educate people. But that means that you have to do some educating of yourself, right? Lifestyle, you want to show people your journey. Like take pictures while you're here. Take pictures with the top leaders. Associate yourself and show people, hey, there is so much other people that's doing this. I'm not just new in this business. I'm not the first one. Show people different things in the business. Edification. Showcase and edify your business partners. Because again, edification will take you a long way in this business. There's a lot of people right now in your circle that you have rapport with, but they don't respect you. But when you take it off yourself and put it on somebody else, hey, let me introduce you to this guy. He's so and so and so. This is what he does. All of a sudden now, they're like, I want to work with that person. They don't even see you anymore. And now your leader can help you, edify you to get them back into the business. Make sense? Right? So customer script. Now, as far as getting customers on board in your business, right, you want to stay away from asking people too many questions or letting people just talk, because you'll be on the phone for hours. They will tell you how their mom used their credit. When they were 3 years old, they had light bill in their name. Then they met this guy who ruined their credit, all that stuff. You don't want to know all that, right? So I get straight to the point. Like, I don't talk to anybody for more than 3 minutes. 5 minutes, you better give me 4 other people that are signing up. Because I just don't have time to waste. You already know what they need, right? And again, when you go back to the services, you understand that. So you want to know what's the main reason for them trying to increase their credit score. What are you trying to get? A car, a home? You're just trying to get negative things removed off your credit report, financing, right? Those are the main things. Once a person tells you why they want to increase their credit score, that's all you really need to know. Because you can use that to sell them later on. I'll show you guys how to do it, right? Or do you have negative on your credit reports? That's just, just to make them warm up to you a little bit. What negative things do you have on your credit report? Well, I have a bankruptcy, I have a foreclosure. Okay, cool. What's your current credit score? You're just asking just to know. Again, you're making them feel like you're a professional. You're walking them through the process. It makes sense so far? Yeah. Right? Now, once you gather that information, great. Right? You guys can take a screenshot of that. So then you tell them what you do. Don't ask them. Don't let them ask you questions. You control the conversation. So we leverage a Fair Credit Reporting Act, which was passed by Congress. Based on that act, we're able to dispute any negative item on your credit report. Bankruptcies, foreclosures, tax liens, repossessions, student loans, medical bills. It doesn't matter what negative item is. We pull your credit, we do a detailed analysis. Whatever is negative on your credit report with all 3 credit bureaus are disputed all at once. We send you the dispute letters. All you have to do is sign them, send them off to the credit bureaus. They have 30 days, max 45 to respond. You start seeing results within 45 to 90 days. That was 10 seconds. Right? Now, you also get some additional services. You get a will, trust, power of attorney, LifeLock to protect your personal identity, a financial lockbox, Debt Zero to help you get out of debt, credit monitoring. You also get access to a credit attorney if you have any legal issues. Again, we pull your credit, we dispute every negative item that's on your credit report with all 3 credit bureaus at the same time. All you have to do is sign them, send them off to the credit bureaus. They have 30 days, max 45 to respond. You start seeing results within 45 to 90 days. How are you paying for this, debit or credit? You guys with me so far? Is that good or is that good? Right? That's all I do. Notice I don't even have to look at this to say this. That's how good you want to get. Because you're going to have those conversations. It doesn't matter what a person asks you. From that question, you can have a whole quick 3-minute conversation with them and they sign up in your services. Some people just talk too much. Like somebody telling you, hey, I want to get started. And you're still like, you also get this, man. Just get them started. Then you can tell them additional. You guys get what I'm saying? But you want to be very straight to the point. You always want to assume the sale. A lot of times, most people don't even ask them how they're paying for it or assuming the sale. You have to ask the client. Some people will explain their services and just stay quiet on the phone. You have to assume the sale. Okay? You guys with me so far? All right? So here are some things that you can't. Now, let me just go back real quick and just break this down for you guys and why it works, right? So the process is simple, right? Make them feel everything is cool. We leverage a Fair Credit Reporting Act. They can Google that, right? We dispute, based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act, we can dispute all negative items on your credit report at the same time, right? So most people, they think that they're used to people disputing 1 or 2 items on their credit report at a time, right? So when you break it down for them, let them know that everything is going to be disputed all at once. Say, okay, I'm going to get faster results, right? With all 3 credit bureaus, bankruptcies, foreclosures, tax liens, student loans, medical bills, that's you telling them, don't ask me a stupid question if you can remove a bankruptcy. Because I just told you that. Right? You eliminating the questions. You guys see what I'm saying? Right? You start seeing results within, the credit bureaus by law have 30 days, max 45. You start seeing results within 45 to 90 days. I never told you your credit was going to be fixed in 45 to 90 days. You start seeing results. That could be one thing being removed. It's a result. Right? You get access to your customer portal, right? With the additional services, you let them know what the additional services is. This is what it's only $188 to get started, $89 a month. Again, they're already in the program. In other companies, a lot of people at 20. A lot of people are used to people charging them $2,500, $1,500, but you're making them know it's only. And think about it. If somebody don't have $180 to fix their credit, what are they doing trying to get approved for a $100,000 house? Well, we in South Florida, a 350,000 average house. So you literally giving people a reality slap in their face. You guys get what I'm saying? Right? Professional reality slap. Right? Marketing the services. So these are things you cannot post. You cannot post credit scores. You cannot post your credit score either. Right? That's bribing or making people think that their credit score is going to be that. This is actually somebody in the room credit score, by the way. This is actually Vivian's credit report. That's where she started. This is real. Vivian's credit was so bad that, no, I'm just saying, like, this is, and she says it, like, it's no secret, right? Her credit was so bad, she went to the bank with $300 and they wouldn't even approve her for a secure credit card. And then she went to the car dealership to go get a Toyota, and she left with a Mercedes. I think that's pretty decent, right? Yes. So it's real. Like, these are real people's credit report. That's actually, I'm trying to remember who this one was, because that was from, like, way back. But you see, as you guys can see, deleted. That's what the client's going to get. Once they receive those from the credit bureaus, they'll send those back to the company so the company can do the updates. Now, these are things that you can post. You can post the smart credit. Now, it's important that when your clients sign up, make sure you tell them to activate their smart credit services, because you're going to get testimonies that you can share to build your business. That's one of the main things you have to get them to start. The next thing is the LifeLock. Once they get their credit improved, guess what? They're more inclined to get their identity stolen, right? So LifeLock will protect them. And just by them getting those little alerts, like I will go to the store or whatever and make a purchase, sometimes it becomes annoying because I'm really just trying to buy something and get out of there. But guess what? Because I have LifeLock, they will call me. Did you do that? Was that you? And you want to protect yourself. So you can post picture of people's houses, people's credit score increasing, them getting cars, houses. You know, those are things that you can post to help you grow your business. We've been getting a lot of success and a lot of customers through those posts. Make sense so far? Yes. Okay. Now, two things. Couple things here. One, whenever you follow someone on social media and they might do a shout out, and that's the next way you can increase your credit score. Sorry, your social media following as well. Just find someone that have a large following, right? It could be a friend, a celebrity. Send them a message. Hey, my name is so-and-so. It's very simple. My name is so-and-so. I help people increase their credit score. First of all, congratulations on all your success. My name is so-and-so. I help people increase their credit, yada, yada, yada. Do you know anyone that might need to increase their credit score, or do you do any promotions on your page? Simple. You don't have to send them a corporate email. It's very simple. Once they respond, they'll let you know if they need the services or if they do promotions. Whatever they tell you how much they charge, then you just go ahead and send them the money, whatever medium they actually want to receive that money. And now you can send them something so they can post. So you can send them like a score, you can send them at someone's house, but then they will tag you. Hey, go follow so-and-so, he can help you increase your credit. Go follow so-and-so, he'll help you increase your credit. So just imagine every single person in this room right now, I say, hey guys, go follow Ashton M. Henry on Instagram. Guess what you guys going to do? Because you guys listen to me. Go follow him. So when they come to my page and they see what I do, but they also know specifically why they come into my page. Credit repair. So it's very deliberate. You get what I'm saying? So it's a very targeted, focused way of marketing because people know why they follow you. They're not following you by mistake. Make sense so far? Right? Now you cannot go, if you see someone do a promotion on someone else's page, don't go post, leave a comment saying, oh, I can help you too. Here is my FES link. Oh, my FES brother, my FES sister. When that person is not even marketing themselves like that. You get what I'm saying? You can't do that. That's, again, and I always use this example to make people see how stupid it looks. Think about this young lady. She buys a billboard, right? For whatever business. She puts that billboard on 595 or 95. And then you're in the same business as well. And you find yourself to climb up that ladder. You get to the billboard, and then you slap your business card on a sticky right there. Like, yeah, I can help with your credit too. On the person's promotion. That's tacky. We got to respect each other. And if you see someone using someone as well, don't try to get that person because you just never know. That person might be a client of that person or also like their best friend, and they might have some kind of agreement with them. So there's a lot of people that you can use, again, to help you grow your business. Don't leave comments and then the next thing you see someone leaving a comment, hey, I need to increase my credit score on somebody's post. Don't try to go send them private messages. Hey, I can help you too. Guys, they send me the screenshots, just so you guys know. And we can put people on blast all day, but you don't have to do that. You can just do business. Again, it goes back to building your business with integrity. Because what you do, somebody's going to do it to you. Right? And that person might be your vice president. But because you did it to somebody, it came back to you. You guys with so far? Does this make sense, though? You guys get what I'm saying? You sure? All right, cool. So here's the next thing. That was just social media and stuff like that. Mortgage brokers, real estate agents. If you guys just, we're thinking about big business, guys. So the more you learn about other people's business is the more you're going to become successful in this business. So if you have a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, a tax professional, when you walk into the office, they can care less about credit repair. To them, you're telling them about a 25 cents business. That's what they think you're doing. Like, you're getting paid a couple $100 here and there. They're in their business. You're trying to recruit them right away. You sell them on the services. So you sold on the services. Not only that, once you understand what they do, so if someone has a tax business, they already have a clientele base, right? So what you do is you sell them, hey, I can help you get more clients. I can help you take those clients and turn them into a next source of income for yourself. That's how you get them to come on board. A mortgage broker, a real estate agent, they don't care about credit repair. They're trying to sell mortgages. They're trying to sell houses. So, hey, I can help you sell more houses. You do an insurance person, hey, a lot of your people that do insurance with you, they don't have a will, trust, power of attorney. We have a program to help them. Plus, we can increase their credit score because their credit score is a factor in determining what their premiums are. Make sense? Yeah. So the more you know about what a person is trying to achieve, now you can show them how by coupling, by partnering with a company, we can happily help you take your business to the next level. Right? That's what you want to do. Cool? You guys good so far? Yes. All right, great. So that's how you get customers in your business. Now, we're going to talk about how you get paid. How many people want to know how to get paid? Oh, you guys don't want to get paid? I'm going to ask again. How many people want to learn how to get paid? All right, guys. So what I'm going to do, right, I want you guys to help me. Now, there's a lot of things that the compensation plan is very, very complex. However, we want to break it down in a simple way so that you guys can understand it and just focus on the things that we tell you to focus on. Because we're trying to help you make money. See, a lot of people are trying to know everything. Don't do yourself that. You try to know everything, you ain't going nowhere. Like, I still don't know everything, and I don't care. My bank account doesn't say that. Don't try to know everything. You will never know everything. The owners of the company don't know everything. Because if they know everything, they wouldn't need us to build it. You guys with me? So you learn what you basically need to get to a certain titles. We'll tell you, you're trying to become a vice president, we can tell you how to get there. But if, after you to become a vice president, guess what you need to become first? A field trainer. So you become a field trainer, understand how to become a field trainer by helping somebody else become a field trainer. You become a senior field trainer. You learn everything that you need to learn because it's a growing process, guys. I want you guys to understand that. Like, how many people here want to be a vice president? Just show by raise a hand. How many people, again, want to be a vice president? Just show your raise a hand. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you want to earn it, or you want me to just say, hey, you are vice president today? You sure? Somebody said both. I said that for a specific reason. You see, that's what most people walk around thinking. Somebody's going to hand it to them. Not only that, not realizing just because we give you a vice president title, I can give you my title right now. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a couple checks, cool. But in 3 months, your business will be completely done. Because you won't understand a clue about what to do. So you ought to understand you got to grow through the process to get to where you are. And you can turn around and look at your business and like, you know what? I created that and know step by step. Like I can re-engineer my entire business. That's how you want to get. Because again, guys, this is not a handout. We're trying to teach people how to build a business. That's why I say when you come on board, we don't want to teach you to be a customer, a next customer person in the company. We don't want you to just get customers. We want you to think big business. Like how can I build something to leverage where you're not the only one that's working? Make sense so far? Okay. So we're going to, if there is something that I feel like you guys don't need to know, I'm just going to say, you don't need to know that right now. Cool? Yes. All right, good. So we're just going to go over some things like weekly commission, how to earn your titles, direct commission, customer acquisition bonus, placed in personal sales, getting promoted from field trainer to vice president. And we have vice president on there because once you become a vice president, guess what? You're going to know how to go to the next level. Right? level overrides, generational overrides, infinity bonus, bonus volume, structure, sponsor placement, medallion club, and also the R&R club. Are you guys excited now? All right, so keep in mind. Now, again, you guys, your commission week starts at Sunday, it ends on Saturday. So that means that you always have 1 week inside, right? So today is the last day of the business week, right? So whatever you do up until today, you're going to receive a check on Thursday, right? So as you can see right here, your commissions will be posted on Friday evening after on Wednesday evening after 5. You get paid on Thursday in your bank account. But after 5, sometime after 5, you can log in and see what your check is going to be the following day. So guys, whatever you do from Sunday to Saturday, you get paid on Thursday. The commission cuts off on Saturday. However, the commission is calculated on Monday. So you still have a couple hours. You can bring on agents, but you just have to have customers from the previous week to pull that agent back so you can get paid in that week. Make sense? Yes. Okay. So Sunday to Saturday, you get paid Thursday. The commission follows the sale, not the agent. The sale. So whatever sales you bring on, meaning customers, that's what you're going to get paid on. You guys got that? Right? So like for instance, let's say for instance you enroll an agent on Sunday, but you never put a customer under that agent. Let's say like today is the end of the commission week, right? And tomorrow you brought on a new agent. You're not going to get paid on that agent until the following week unless you use one of your customers from that week that just went to pull that commission back because it follows the sale. Got that? All right, cool. So understanding your monthly volume is based on a 445 volume calendar. So it's not based on January, February, March, April, May. It's 445. So we are about to go into, what today is again? The 5th? The 12th, so we somewhere here. So next week is actually the end of the month. And then the new volume month, we actually go into a 5-week volume month, right? So we want to prepare you guys to go there and achieve the highest title as possible within the 5-week volume month. Make sense? Right? So keep in mind it's always 445. And it's perfect because it gives you time, even if you hit a title, and let's say for instance you need to achieve that title in the following month, you still have a 5-week volume month, extra time to help you get back on track, right? You guys got that? Okay, cool. So earned title versus paid as title. Your earned title your earned title is permanent, but you would receive a label. We actually receive a label pin on the highest title that you accomplish, and we actually have some pins here for some people that hit titles. You must requalify to maintain your paid as title. So like for instance, like I remember when I went to the company's convention the first time, I was a regional sales director in title, but I was getting paid as a sales director because I didn't make back the requirements. But you know what the funny thing is? I actually made more money as a sales director than even as a regional sales director. Why? Because I was working harder to get back to paid as a regional sales director. Make sense? Right? So your title is never going to change. Once you receive a high title, that's never going to change. You can achieve promotions on a weekly basis, and that's why we want people to work all week. You know, every single week in the company, you can hit on your promotion. You can get started today, and tomorrow you start building your business. You can, by the end of the week, you can become a field trainer. By the end of the next week, you can become a senior field trainer. By the end of the next week, you can get promoted twice in 1 week. And that's crazy because most companies, you have to wait all month before they increase your income. So that in itself is just a blessing. So let's say, for instance, you hit in January, you became a senior field trainer, right? The second week. And the following month, you hit, let's say January, you're a senior field trainer. In February, you didn't hit back the 5,000, 2 personally sponsored agents. You probably had that, but you didn't get to the 5,000. In March, you're going to be in grace, right? Meaning you're still getting paid at that title, but you have 1 month to catch up. You guys caught that? So the company's like real lenient. You hit a title in January. You didn't hit back that title in February. They give you 1 month to catch up. And whatever title you achieve that following month, that's what you're going to get paid at. So you have 3 months to catch up, which is like unheard of, to help you get back to your title of whatever you didn't requirement. Now, once you hit by vice president, because the company understands that it's a lot more volume that's required, a lot more business. Once you become a vice president, they actually give you an extra 2 months to hit back that title. Okay? Now, for the protection plan membership, the clients pay $180 to get started. It's a $99 activation fee, $89 a month. But remember that one-time commission, the $100 goes right back to the agent. So that setup fee is really to help you guys earn commission upfront, right? So that's $100, and then they pick up residual $12 every month. Direct commission as an agent, your own areas. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if you actually give up, you can actually give a client a discount, but you cannot promote a discount on social media because everybody else, it won't be fair. Like Jessica stopped promoting a promotion here, and their friends. What's your name again? Solange. Solange. She said Soul Angel.
That's my real name.
Okay, Solange.
Solange.
Okay, so let's say they both doing a promotion. She's doing a promotion, but she don't feel like doing a promotion. But the people that's following her might just go to her because she's doing a promotion. So it's not fair, right? So you can't say promotion online. You can't say sale. You can't say discount. You can't say that. But guys, English is something that you can play on. All right? You have to be creative, and you can see how I actually do it, where I don't say anything about a promotion, but every day I got a promotion. You guys with me? Because all you need to do is get customers. So when you give that person a discount, you can actually waive $49 activation fee, so they pay $138, but you have to send them the link to do that. They can't do that from the website. You have to send them the link. Go to your back office, go on the enrollments, click on the discount for $49, and send them that link so they can get started. You get a direct commission of $50. Or you can waive that setup fee altogether and pick up $89. There's no direct commission, but you're still earning $12 a month, and you can use that customer to move it on the agent and get paid anywhere from $100 to $550. So you're still making money either way. Good so far? Okay. So direct commission here, that's when how you sign up. You go to enrollments, and then you click on the link that you're trying to give that client for them to get the discount or not. That's the full one here in the setups. So again, agents are prohibited from publicly promoting a discount, waiving a setup fee, yada, yada, yada. Now, if you see someone in your team or you see someone in the business doing that, just reach out to them politely and say, hey, you can't, I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but you can't do that because we got to protect our business, right? Anybody wants anybody to do something where the FTC shut down the company? Absolutely not, right? You have too much people, that's a blessing to too many people, and we have so much people that's coming on board. So we got to protect the integrity of the business and help people as well, okay? Okay, you guys, this. Now keep in mind, guys, you're in business. How many business owners in the room? Just show by raise a hand. Business owners. All right, cool. Does everything, business owners, is your business just perfect every day? No. I can't hear you. No. I can't hear. No. Okay, but it's kind of funny. People come on board in this business and expect things to be perfect every day. It's business. Life happens. Things happen. Somebody might just go hit the fire alarm again, right? It's things that you got to do in life and understand that you just got to roll with the punches sometime, right? Not get upset. Just take it as it comes. Because, again, one made you high, one made you low, but guess what? You're still in business, right? Okay, so we already went through that. Bruh. The devil busy today, bud. Trying to stop you guys from getting paid. So I'm just going to talk off the top of my head right now a little bit. Actually, no, I need you guys to see this. All right, just show by the raise of hand, right? How many brand new agents we have in the room? Brand new. Brand new agents. All right, put your hands down. Field trainers. All right, put your hands down. Senior field trainers. Sales directors. Regional sales director. No, guys, I'm not saying brand new. I just asked how much brand new agents we have. I'm not saying that every title that I hit after that is brand new. I'm just asking a question. How many brand new agents we have in the room right now? Brand new agents? Okay, brand new. Okay, cool. Put your hands down. Anyone that's a field trainer, you can raise your hand. Field trainers? Senior field trainers? Sales directors? Regional sales directors? Executive? Vice presidents? All right, cool. So there's a lot of stuff that you guys don't need to know, really, right now. So the basic foundation, I'm just going to tell you guys what you need to know, all right? So I'm going to skip into some slides. That's why I was asking where you guys at, because I want to be able to understand how to do this so we can actually, for the sake of time. How much time I got left? Okay. Go to the next slide or something. Like, what's going on, bro? Take it to the next slide or something. So, we already know that how much money do we earn when we pick up a customer? $100 per customer. Now, every agent that you sign up, we have what's called an initial payment when that agent gets started, a remaining payment when that agent signs up 2 customers or you place that 2 customers under them, and then we have a total payment which is generated when that agent gets started. You help them do 2 customers, you get a total payment. You guys with me so far? Now, what happens is the company's not paying you for an agent getting started. The company's paying you for that agent who is also a customer with a company, right? So a brand new agent, the retail commission, again, you get paid $100 per client, $12 a month. Now, you also have a MyCare plan. That's the living will, the trust, the power of attorney. If you know people that need that, you can actually sell that for a $4.99 one time, or you can get them a discount. If you sell it for $4.99, $150 commission, and if you sell it for $100, it's a $100 one-time commission. You can also use that to trigger your cab bonuses, okay? Things happen. You guys want me to punch him? Things happen, right? So, do you have a whiteboard? Valesky, do we have a whiteboard? No? Hold on, guys. Keep going. Just leave it there then. Leave it there, and I'll do it from in there. Hold on. You guys can see back there? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, so let's just, all right. All right, cool. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so the first promotion in the company, brand new agent, in order for you to get a first promotion, you need to personally enroll 2 agents, you help them get 2 customers. Now, every customer that comes on board in your business, you have a holding tank in your back office, right? Every customer is in there for 70 days. So you sign up a customer, you get paid $100. That customer is still in there for 70 days. So from the day they get started, the following day is going to say 69, the following day 68, it's a countdown, right? So that gives you enough time to do what? Go get an agent so you can place that customer under that agent, right? So it doesn't matter if you get the 2 customers or the agent get the 2 customers. Either way, you're going to get that commission. Make sense? Right? But as you go up in the business, you want to be a person that getting a lot of customers, because guess what? Now you get to dictate how much money you get paid, because you get to write your own check. You have agents come on board, you got customers, you just know you got your full commission, right? So the first promotion in the company, you sign up 2 agents, you help them get 2 customers. Every person that comes on board in the business as an agent, you get 400 in business volume. They pay $288 to get 400 in volume. Every customer, you get 200 in business volume. So the company says, so you sign up 2 agents, you sign up, that's 400. That agent sign up, that's the next 400, that's 800. That's what, 1,200. You help them get 2 customers, that's what, 400. You at 1,600, you become a field trainer. Good so far? Right? It's a lot of different ways that can happen. The reason why I want you to get the 2 customers is because you need the customers to trigger the full payments. Right? Because you can build that as well with 5 agents. But you're also all you're going to get paid is the initial payment, not the remaining and the total. So the customers are very important as well to building your business. Now the next promotion is a senior field trainer. How do you achieve that? You help 2 people do the same thing you just did. 2 agents, 2 customers, 5,000 in volume. Simple? right? 2 agents, 2 customers. That's it, guys. You focus on the simple. People duplicate simple. Over time, you can get fancy as people go up, but you want to get the basic foundation down so you can build your foundation. And once you have a foundation built, then you can start going a little crazy, okay? The next promotion, and again, I want you guys to understand something. Like, you got to learn, as much as you have a leader, you have to learn as fast, because guess what? You also have to become somebody else's leader. So the faster you can learn this, the faster you can lead people. Because we don't want followers, we want leaders. And we want people to get to a place where you get started today in the business, but in 6 months, you should know more, a little bit more than when you just got started. And a lot of people, they chase the money and not the skill sets or learning the business. You learn the business, money always gonna come. You learn how to talk to customers, guess what? Money always gonna come, right? So you gotta understand the basic stuff that you need. So the next promotion is a sales director. You need to help 3 people become field trainers. You need to have $1,000 in volume in each leg. So you need 3 legs, 3 field trainers, 1,000 in each leg. But to help a person become a field trainer, how much volume do they need? 1,600. So you already know if you have a field trainer, you're already over the requirement anyway. 10,000 in volume, now you're a sales director. The next promotion is a regional sales director. You're doing 25,000 in volume. You need to help 3 people become senior field trainers. You guys got it? So it's all about helping your people grow, you grow, right? The next promotion, a regional, executive. Now, you need to have 50,000 in business. You need to have 4 legs of business with at least 4,000 in those legs, right? You need to have 2 sales directors in your business. The next promotion is a vice president. Now you're doing 100,000 in business. You need to have 4 legs of business with 10,000 in it. But you need to have, you also need to have 3 sales directors in your organization, 1 in separate legs. Okay, guys? Good? Okay. So, customer acquisition bonus. Now, the agent who wishes to earn a full customer acquisition must be active on a protection plan. So, in order for you to get paid, you also have to be active. Now, keep in mind, you have 5 clients every month, your services are free. Right? So, you want to bring in those customers, but you have to stay active. So, the agent who received the CAB bonus must accumulate 2 payments. Now, here's the thing. When a customer come on board, you have to make sure when an agent or a customer come on board, you want them to make at least 3 payments. Now, we're not telling you to just tell them sign up for 3 months. But they want to make at least 3 payments so that you don't have any retraction based on the income that you actually was paid up front. Because the company is giving you an upfront bonus, hoping that you make sure that that client or that agent is making that monthly payment. So just imagine the company gave you an upfront bonus, and after the 3rd month, that customer is not making a payment. Guess what? The company is not making any money either. You guys with us? Yes. Right? So you have as I was explaining earlier, this is the chart here. When you sign up as an agent, right, you start getting paid an initial payment. This is a little messed up. It starts here. The remaining is paid out when that customer comes on board, 2 customers or 2 payments, and you have a total. So this is a little messed up, but I'm just going to try my best. So as an agent, just look all the way. Whatever title I hit, just look to the right, and that's the actual amount that you earn, right? So as a brand new agent, you sign up today. What's your name, ma'am? Jessica, you sign up as a brand new agent, right? Jessica signs up Solange, right? Jessica will pick up an initial $40 for her coming on board, right? Solange goes out and signs up 2 customers, or Jessica took 2 of her customers and put it on the Solange, right? Now, if Solange signed up those 2 customers, that's what? $200 she just made, right? Jessica just picked up additional $60 will equal $100. You guys got that? The next promotion is a field trainer. Sign up an agent, you get paid a total of $160. The agent gets started $60, help them get 2 customers, $100, $160. The next promotion is a senior field trainer. Initial $90. Held 2 customers, $150. The remaining, give me 10 more. Sales director, $380. You guys got it? So keep in mind, you're not getting paid that total without the 2 customers. You need customers. Whether you got the customer or the agent got the customer. You're going to have people that, you need a lot of referral sources to build a successful business. Real estate agents, mortgage brokers. Now, if you go to a real estate agent, and I always lead with the services, because if a person is not interested in doing the business, at least I can get them to send me some customers. But if they're not interested in the business altogether, and that's what you told them about, you never got a chance to talk about the services, guess what? You just lost opportunities to hundreds of people that they could have potentially sent you. That's why no matter, even if I want to do business with a person, I sell them on the services first. Because the services is what's going to make them build the business anyway. Make sense? So, again, that goes from $100 all the way up to $560. Why did Bruce do that? I'm just playing. No, it's not moving. I think it needs to stay in the presentation mode. Yeah. Just bear with us. Things happen. That's part of your journey, your struggles. Right there. Is there, no, don't open it there. Do this. Up top, can you make that bigger? The green. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You guys can see this, right? Okay. So just leave it. Don't open it though. All right. No, this is not working. All right, no, worry. I'll just click. So again, learning how to get personal cabs. Agent signs up, brand new agent. I just went over that. Initial 40. 2 customers come on board, 60, a total of 100. You guys got that? All right, and then that's at every level. Now you also get paid level overrides on your business. So let's say, for instance, somebody become a sales director. When you become a sales director, you get paid $380 when you sign up an agent and you help them get 2 customers. So just for the sake of time, somebody, just 3 people come up here real quick. 3 people. 3 people. 'Cause I want you guys to see it. All right, cool. So, stop right here. So you're a sales director, right? Sales director, you sign up 3 people. You help them get 2 customers. The company pays $380, right? 380 times 3 is how much? 1,140, right? Now those 3 agents, you help them get what? 2 customers and 2 agents. So 2 agents coming under each of these people in their business, your business partners, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So you now have 3 field trainers in your organization, right? You help them get 2 customers. That person here is a sales director in the business, getting paid $380 when they sign up an agent and help get 2 customers. When those agents go there and sign up an agent and get 2 customers, they get paid what? $100. But the fact that you're a sales director is 100 minus 380, which is how much? 280. So 280 times 6 is how much? 1680. 1680 times 1,140, you just made $2,800. You want that in a week or in a month? A week. Okay, you guys can have a seat. All right? So that's how you actually earn the overrides. So the most important thing is to get to the title and just help your team. Just help your team when you're going to get paid. You know, none of us knew this. Like I remember when Bruce got started and he called and he had one of his first major checks. He was like, he was calling trying to figure out how he can do it again. But again, as you grow in your business, you're going to learn with time. Don't feel like you have to need to know everything. We just want to give you the basic that you need as far as the compensation is concerned. So again, in this example here, you can earn anywhere from $100 all the way up to $550. I just showed you guys the example of a sales director, regional. So you're getting paid whenever somebody come on board in your business, you're getting paid. You guys with us? It doesn't matter if that person is all the way in the back. They came on board in your organization, you're getting paid. You guys with me? Cool. Right, so placing a sale, when you go into your back office, you go into your customer holding tank, you will see it says sponsor placement. You click on sponsor placement. All you got to do when that comes out here is just put the agent ID number here and put the agent ID number here. So let's say I want to put 2 customers under Jessica, all right? I get her agent ID. I just put the agent ID here and here. Hit enter. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to place the customer on the so-and-so? You click yes, and you hit submit. Place 2 customers, or you can place a customer that made 2 payments. Good? It's very simple. Okay, now it's working. Huh? All right, so keep in mind, again, every customer that you enroll, when you're placing that customer, you can also keep that $100 commission as well. Even though I'm placing the customer under Jessica, I can decide if I want her to keep the $100 commission or I want to keep it. You can decide, okay? And again, you get paid $12 on all your customers, even the ones that you place after the 4th month. So they make their first 3 payments, on the 4th month, you start getting that $12 a month every single month again, because it's your customer, right? Learning to place sales, okay, that's good. Level overrides, I just did that. You guys don't need to know that right now. Generational overrides, so you can, based on certain levels that you hit in the company, your generational overrides can start from 1% up to 2.57% based on the volume business that was created the previous month, okay? So let's say, for instance, on your infinity bonus now, from the time you hit SD, you start getting 0.5% on the business volume that you did the previous month, right? Regional vice president, sales director, you get paid $187 on the previous month. That's based on 0.25% of 25,000. That's just an additional check that the company gives you every second week of the volume month, right? ESDs pick up $500, 1%. A vice president, you pick up $1,500. Regional vice president, $4,300. Executive vice president, 2%, that's $10,000. Senior vice presidents, $22,000. Senior regional vice presidents, $62,000. Senior executive vice president, $100,000. Once every second week of every month. So that's something to strive for, right? Yes. Now, keep in mind, think about the business that way. I'm earning commission, $100 here, $100 there, customers, $100 to $150 per agent that comes on board. I'm building an organization, so in the long run, I can start picking up residually $12, $3, because that's what the business really is. It's not an upfront commission. It's getting paid on thousands of people, $3. Again, if you have 20,000 in your business and you're getting paid $3 on every person, are you winning? Exactly. And you don't have to do nothing. And what if that happens in a week? So you want to have as many people as possible in your organization, right? For the infinity bonus. And again, that's paid out once a month based on the previous month. So I went over that already. That's the volume that you get when a customer comes on board, how to structure your business. Now, as you're building your business, the requirements are also very simple. So when you go into your back office as well, you want to go under the requirements, how to build your business. You're going to be in 2 legs until you become a senior field trainer. So agent, you need 2 what? Agents, right? That's 2 legs. Senior field trainer, you need what? 2 senior field trainers, that's 2 legs. Sales director, you need what? 3 legs. Regional sales director, you need what? 3. Executive sales director, 4. Vice president, 4. Regional vice president, 5. But you need 5 legs just to go to the top of the comp plan. So you don't need to have all these legs all the way out. You can sponsor place people under other people to help them build their business. By indirectly you're helping yourself build your business as well, okay? Now, there's people use different strategies to build their business. You know, you don't want to just, as soon as a person come on board, you just put them under someone. You want to buy time. Let's see who's going to work. Let's see who's going to generate some volume, because you don't want to just give people business and then they're not doing anything depending on you to build their business for them. You want to see who's going to actually put in the work, and you can, you know, because guess what? Nobody's responsible for playing customers or agents or business under you, but in the event that you do get some, just pray about it. Say you're thankful for it. Because at some point, somebody has to put somebody somewhere. But the person that's placing that agent or that volume is not necessarily doing it for you. They're building their business. So if you happen to get volume, that's just a blessing. Cool? So we have the Medallion Club, which is the way of the company helping people. You know, we have the big goal of the R&R Club, people get in their car and the houses, but we have little steps that you can actually, as you build in, we have these little recognitions, because they're not little, to help you keep you motivated and excited to get to the R&R Club, right? So the Medallion Club, you will start receiving different perks to the company. And you can get, you know, they have like water bottle, business card holder, folder. You can get a watch, all those cool things by the company as you're building to get to that car. Make sense? And then, of course, once you get to the R&R Club, now, once you have 500 people in your organization, the company will spend up to $600 a month towards an Audi of your choice. A Audi, a Mercedes, or a Cadillac, okay? Once you get to 1,000, you get a one-time $10,000 bonus, 2,500. You get a $1,500 car expense, 5,000, $25,000 cash bonus, 75, 50,000, 10,000, your $5,000 monthly mortgage payment, and that goes all the way up to a Bentley payment, and also $250,000 in just bonuses. Guys, that's separate from all the other income that you're actually earning with the company. And that's just amazing when you really think about it, right? So you're not paying for your car, you're not paying for your house, you have all these benefits, you're making all this great income on a weekly basis, right? So what you guys want to do, guys, you guys want to get excited, right? You want to, take a picture of the room, right? Take a picture. Get excited, guys, right? Right, take a picture of the room, share it on your social media, let people know what you're doing, show people, again, it's just you showcasing your business. That's it, right? You guys learned a lot so far? Was this good or was this great? Right? Again, just based on time, we're just trying to shorten it up so we can just get you guys, the things that you actually need to help you get to where you're trying to go. At the same time, we don't want to drag it out because of the space of time. But the next presenter I'm going to introduce, guys, for the second year in a row, he was actually just nominated the top recruiter in the entire company for the second year in a row. This young man is humble. He's young. He's only 25 years old. His business does over $2.5 million in business every 30 days. Is that an exciting place to be or what? Right? So I want you guys to get on your feet right now. Get on your feet, guys. And help me welcome my business partner, Senior Regional Vice President, Mr. Alfred Nixon. Oh, this. Oh.
It's good. Could you guys hear me okay? Great, great. Let's give it back to Mr. Ashton Henry. Then he do a phenomenal job going over the compensation plan on how you get paid, man. I'm telling you, once you understand that compensation plan, it's going to motivate you to really go out there and take action, man. But I just definitely want to give it back to Ashton. That's my mentor. This gentleman took me under his wing and taught me this business. When I got started with FES, I was staying with my parents, guys. I was 23 years old, living paycheck to paycheck. Didn't know anything about getting to the next level. And this gentleman took his, time out of his busy schedule to mentor me to get to the level where we're at right now. So, guys, could you guys do me a huge favor? We've been sitting here for a long time. Could you stand to your feet for me, please, and turn to your right, to your neighbor, and give your neighbor a massage. Hey, watch your hands. I see you, man. Give your neighbor a massage. Okay. Let's turn to the left and give your other neighbor a massage.
Tonight we run wild.
Great. Okay, great, guys. So my topic today, I get to go over something I'm very passionate about, and it's called recruiting. How many people are having trouble recruiting business partners in their organization? See, that was me. 2 years ago, man, I couldn't get nobody to join my organization to save my life. I mean, I was talking to people. People just didn't understand the business. I just couldn't get nobody to join until I learned these concepts. And it took me from being a terrible recruiter to now being one of the top recruiters in network marketing. And I want to share that information with you guys today. So if you're ready, say I'm ready. Let's get it. So think about this, guys. Every successful organization recruits. Apple recruits. The NBA recruit. The NCAA recruit. Everybody is looking for the best talent. So why you guys are afraid to recruit? You guys been recruiting your whole life, and I give you guys an example. How many people here has ever been in a relationship? Congratulations, you know how to recruit. How many people has ever invited somebody to their wedding, to their baby shower, to their birthday party, right? You're recruiting. You just never got paid to do so. And when you understand it, you don't have to be afraid to recruit because you've been recruiting your whole life. Now think about this, guys. Recruiting starts with you. When I understood this took me to the next level to enroll more people in my organization. So let me ask you some questions. Do you attract people or do you repel them? Do you have charisma? Are you reading the books? Personal development took me to the next level. Think and Grow Rich. That book changed my life forever. Do you dress sharp? Are you fun to be around? Do you make people feel uncomfortable when you're around them? See, people do business with people who they like. Think about this, guys, the recruiting process. This is one of the most underrated things in network marketing. This is how I hit vice president within my first 4 months. I made a list. You got to make a list of at least 100 names, speed and exposure, right? My job was to plant seeds. I wasn't here to convince nobody to join my organization. I was just trying to get through the numbers. It's a numbers game. So that's the first thing we got to do. I made a list of 123 names, right? Mr. Bruce Lee Rochester, he was in my B's. In my contact list, most people wouldn't have reached out to him. He was already successful, ended up reaching out to him, became a senior vice president. You don't want to prejudge nobody. Make that list. Put everybody down. Again, don't prejudge and pique your prospect, right? I'm always looking for my next success story. I'm always looking for my next vice president. When I'm out, I'm always talking to people and piquing their interest. You got to have enthusiasm when you're talking about this opportunity. Bruce will tell you, when I gave him a call, I didn't know anything about FES. I didn't know what I was talking about, but he seen the excitement in my voice. I got him to meet Mr. Ashton Henry, and he enrolled in the organization. You got to expose the plan. Again, speed and exposure. It's a numbers game. 3-way calls, getting yourself out of the way. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. In closing, you have to assume the close. When you go to Winn-Dixie, when you go to Publix, when you put your food on the belt, they don't ask you, hey, sir, do you think you got $288? They say Visa or MasterCard, right? They're assuming the close. You got to assume the close when you're talking to people. Timing versus talent. See, you don't have to be the best person, the best presenter. You got to understand that you can't say the right things to the wrong person, and you can't say the wrong things to the right person. You don't got to be the best presenter. You just got to expose the information, right? Sort, don't sell. See, I'm looking for people that's looking for me, right? But you got to identify who you're dealing with because your time is valuable, right? The first type of person you want to identify is the red apples, right? These are people who's open-minded, people who's ambitious, people who want to go to the next level. Those are people you want to spend your time with. Then you got the green apples. These are people that's going to ask you 1,000,001 questions, right? They want to know everything before they do something, right? Those are people that got 1,000,000 questions. Then you got the rotten apples. How many people came across a rotten apple? Negative, skeptical, this is a scam, this would never work, you need to go get a real job. Those are people you don't want to spend no time with. So you want to be able to identify who you're talking with because your time is valuable when you're exposing this business. You got to understand you're not sorting, sort, don't sell. All right? Some will, some won't, so what? Next. When you got that mentality, that's how you would get to the next level in this business. How many people has ever been on a plane before? All of us pretty much, right? Now, when you get on a plane, when they come down the aisle and asking you, hey ma'am, are you thirsty? If you say yes, the person's going to give you something to drink. If you say no, I'm going to go to the next person. Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? They don't care if you say no. They just going to the next person. Speed and exposure. See, you got people in your organization, they're not thirsty, and you're trying to force FES down their throat. You're trying to say, hey, man, I think this is for you. This is for you need to join. You don't want to do that. You want to get through the numbers because you got somebody sitting at the end that's dying of thirst looking for an opportunity, but you're stuck on this person trying to get them to enroll. Speed and exposure, guys. Get yourself out of the way. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. Peaking, right? Social media, you can pique people's interest by using social media posts. Bruce do it all the time. The trial run, you can pique people's interest in person. Text, calls. Tap rooting, and I'm going to give you guys an example of tap rooting right now on how we was able to build depth in our organization. So if Bruce can come to the front of the room, Mike Burgos can come to the front of the room, Valesky can come to the front of the room, get him a round of applause. Top leaders in our organization. And Mr. Odine Lawrence, could you come to the front of the room, please, sir? Now, this is why you don't want to prejudge nobody, right? Because every dud knows a stud. You don't know who that person may know, right? You may get that person involved. You may be like, man, this person, he don't know nobody. I'm not sure if he can go vice president, but he may lead you to a person that can go vice president. And here go a prime example right now. Bruce Rochester was the second person I enrolled in my FES organization, right? He ended up getting Mr. Odine Lawrence involved. Odine went to school with Mike Burgos, right? Odine got Mike Burgos involved, and Mike Burgos got Valesky involved. They was roommates together. Let me give you guys a timeline of how that worked. Bruce went SVP. Odine went vice president. Mike Burgos went executive vice president. And Valesky became the youngest regional vice president in the entire company. All of this is in one leg of business. Right? We found somebody through somebody that introduced us to somebody that became top leaders. So when you get a new person in your organization, your question should be to that person, who do you know? Who could you get in front of me? Because you never know who that person can lead you to. Tap rooting, building depth, because you got to understand that you're going to run out of people to talk to that you already done spoke to before. So when you get a new person involved, that's a brand new contact list. You got to launch that person. Right? I treat people when they join my organization, I treat them like they can be my next vice president, but I also treat them like they're quitting tomorrow. So I want to get to their contact list. I want to get to Bruce's contact list. He introduced us to Odine, that introduced us to Mike Burgos, became an executive vice president. Got Mr. Valesky became a regional vice president. That's just one leg of business, guys. You got to understand, you got to get through people networks, network marketing, figuring out who they know, how could you get to that person, and exposing your business. Tap rooting. Thank you, guys. Now, we also want to talk about exposing the opportunity using the PS3 system, right? And I'm not talking about PlayStation, guys. I'm talking about peak, show, three-way, right? Pique somebody's interest, show them some information, get them on a three-way call. Webinars, we're doing a great job of that, guys. We're closing people like crazy, getting them on the webinars. PBRs, home meetings, one-on-ones, right? These are things that you want to get people to because it's all about exposures, right? The only difference between me and somebody else is I probably exposed more people than you. I failed more than you. I got more people that told me no. So it's all about exposing the business and getting to the next level. We have a nightly team call at 9 p.m. where you can get people to that call. Raise your hand if you're using that tool. 6 of us. But you're wondering why people ain't enrolling in your organization. You got to use your tools and expose the business to the highest level. Events. And what I want to do now is show you guys the proper way on how to actually do a three-way call, right? Because it's one thing to do a three-way call, show somebody information and do a three-way call, but if you're not doing it the proper way, it's not going to be efficient for you to get results. So we got 2 gentlemen, Mr. Willie Charles, Vice President, could you come to the front of the room, and Mr. Antoine Cheney, Executive Sales Director, could you come to the front of the room. We're going to show you guys 2 different ways, how not to do a three-way call and how to actually execute and do a three-way call. How you doing? So Willie is going to be inviting Mr. Cheney on a three-way call. We want to show you guys this is the wrong way. No edification. This is not what you want to do when you're doing a three-way call.
Hey, man, remember that guy I told you about? Making all the good money? That's him over there, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Alfred, you a rep?
Hello? Yeah.
Hey, man, yeah, so I got the guy on the phone, and, I told him you make a lot of money, and you know what I mean? And, hey, this is my boy. Go ahead, Alfred, go ahead, talk to him.
What his name is?
Oh, his name Antoine.
Antoine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, Antoine, man, this Alfred, you know, so this is my boy right here, you know, so he make all the money, so go ahead, just talk. You on the line?
Yeah, but,
All right, cool. Go ahead,
that's not the way you want to do a three-way call. And let me show you why, because this was no edification. Twan don't know who I am. Now Twan got his guard up as if I'm trying to sell him something to get him and spend him some money. It's no edification there. See, I struggled with that early on in my network marketing career. I thought it was just good enough for me to get people to put them on the phone with somebody. But when there was no edification there, that makes the other person on the end that's closing for you job hard because that person's guard up. But when you got edification, when it's a respect factor there, now that person is more open to receiving information and you can close that person easily. Now, this is the proper way on how to do a three-way call.
All right. Hey, Antoine, did you happen to make it on the call today? Yes, I'm here. Awesome, awesome. Who we have on the line? You guys can hear me? Okay, who we have on the line today is Mr. Alfred Nixon. Just before he even gets on the phone, I just want to go ahead and tell you about this gentleman. This gentleman here is the top producing regional sales. Ooh, I'm so sorry, brother. Can't catch it on camera?
Senior Regional Vice.
Senior Regional Vice President, I'm so sorry. But yeah, who we have on the phone right now is the top producing Senior Regional Vice President. This gentleman here, he is the youngest one in the company. And what he's actually been able to do in just 2.5 years, he crushed every record. This gentleman is 25 years old. He's younger than me. I call him Big Bro. You know, so the information that he has to share with you today, man, just take a pen and paper and just write it down, because I know he's very busy. He has a massive organization, you know, so we're blessed and fortunate to even have him on the call today. Okay, so Mr. Alfred, did you happen to make it on the call today?
Absolutely. Mr. Charles, could you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. I can hear you just fine.
Absolutely. Before I jump into anything, definitely want to give it back to Mr. Charles. You know, he's doing a phenomenal job in our organization. He's a vice president building a massive organization. And I sat down with him a couple of days ago, and I said, listen, we're going to take this thing to the next level. We're looking to produce other six-figure income earners. And he put me on the phone with you. So I'm assuming that's you looking to get to the next level and earn 6 figures without an opportunity. Absolutely. So you guys see what I did, right? You see that I gave it, Willie edified me. I gave it back to Willie, right, to create that respect factor. Now I'm going into his prospect, right? Now I'm going to form his prospect, ask him, you know, what he do for a living, ask him about his family, what's his occupation, what's his motivation to get involved with FES, to have a good civilized conversation to close him. If you do this repeatedly enough times the right way, I tell people, if you do three-way calls a day, there's no reason why you can't get 3 to 5 new business partners a week. If you do it the right way, getting yourself out of the way like this, creating edification, and letting your leader go to work and close the business for you, right? Did you guys learn something from that 3-way call situation? You want to edify your expert. Even if you're working with a field trainer, that person on the other end, they don't know what a field trainer is. That sounds great. A field trainer sounds like a manager or something like that. So you want to edify whoever you're working with. I remember when I first got started doing home meetings, and I was a field trainer, some of my business partners, when I used to walk in the room, they'll start clapping, right? So the people in the audience, they thinking that I'm a big deal, but they don't know that I'm just a field trainer. But it created the edification, and when we went over the information, they had the respect factor. We was able to close people. Edification will make you a ton of money in network marketing. Let's give it up to Willie Charles, Vice President, Mr. Cheney, Executive Sales Director, making it happen. Guys, you got to understand how to win the race and how to make big money. 3-way calls can get that done. Also, you want to teach your agents how to manage their emotions. Right? You got to get people the proper expectation they need to get to the next level. So when a person enrolled in my organization, I let them know, listen, for you to hit that first promotion, we need to talk to 20 people the right way. Right? So when you go out there and you talk to 5 people and they tell you, no, you're not looking like this. When you come back and talk to me, I say, you know what? We got 15 more people to talk to. Right? I created the right expectation for that person so they can have the right mindset to get through their numbers. Right? So you want to have the right expectation for your agents to manage their emotions. These are words you want to avoid. Right? When you're talking to people, when you invite them out, these are words that you want to avoid. Opportunity. Just joined. $288. Meeting, presentation, seminar, speaker, upline, right? Nobody want to join somebody that said they just joined, right? Imagine if you got on a flight and the pilot said, hey guys, I'm about to take off. This is my first time flying a plane. Are you guys ready? Everybody's going to get off that flight. Nobody wants to join nobody that just joined. Nobody wants to come to a meeting or a presentation after they just got off work. These are words you don't want to use when you're inviting people out. These are words you want to use. I got lucky. Trust me. Just partner with. Just started my business. Private business reception. Right? My business partner. Executive. Don't say speaker. Say executive. My mentor. Right? When you learn the language, you can get to the next level. See, when I'm presenting the opportunity, I say you can partner with us and become a broker. Because if I say agent, some people don't like the sound of that. So if you understand the language, you can really get to the next level. So I want to ask you guys a question. Who is recruiting about? See, when I learned this right here, this is how I really got to the next level. It's recruiting about you. Is it about you becoming a sales director? Is it about you becoming a vice president? Is it about how much money you can make? Is it about you getting recognized? Is it about you becoming financially free? See, you got to make recruiting about the next person, your prospect, not about you. Because when you make it about you, you're going to experience fear, anxiety, stress. These are what your prospects are going to feel. They're going to feel pressured, experience of being sold, and you don't care about them. You never want to make recruiting about yourself. You want to focus on what's in it for them, how you can help them, and you got to be genuine and authentic when you're talking to your prospects, trying to get them enrolled in an organization. All right? So most people do this in network marketing. They get started, they're excited. They're looking at this as a lottery ticket. They see some of the people who's making the big money. They think that if they get involved, within 2 weeks, they're going to become millionaires. All right? But you got to understand this long-term thinking. See, when I got started in network marketing, it took me 3 years to really learn this industry. And then I started to have success after 3 years of learning and coming and, showing up and going to these seminars and talking to people. So, guys, don't be this person right here who just keep chopping away, coming to events like this. Things ain't working out. People not enrolling in your organization. And then right before you get your breakthrough, you give up. Right before you hit this level right here and become a vice president, you give up. You can go out there and talk to one person that can come in your organization and become vice president, change your whole organization just like that. So you got to have long-term thinking when you're building an organization and recruiting. It's not going to happen overnight. So did you guys learn something today? Absolutely, absolutely. So what I'm going to do now is bring up the next gentleman. I remember when I first met Mr. Valesky, and I had a conversation with him, and he told me, Alfred, I really want to go to the next level. I really want to win. Just show me a game plan on how I can get to the next level. And we wrote out that game plan, myself, Mr. Bruce Lee Rochester, and Mike Burgos. And this gentleman went to work. He came to the country 5 years ago. So it's no excuse that nobody can ever tell me. He didn't even know English. But he followed the system, went to work, and became the youngest regional vice president in the entire company. 40,000 agents worldwide. He's the youngest regional vice president in the company. So stand to your feet and help me welcome to the stage top producing regional vice president, Mr. Valesky Barossi.
What you guys doing today? What you guys doing today? Good energy, guys. Again, my name is Valesky Barossi. Before I get into my portion of the training, so I want to tell you guys about myself, just so we're not complete strangers. Is that okay? I shared my story already. I got you guys. So are you guys feeling good? All right, cool. Let's jump into the training real quick, guys, just so we can save some time here. I know it's some of you guys want to go home and actually get back to your family. Make sense, right? Good. So I want to talk to you guys about launching, the launching process. So in any business, the most important part of a business is how you launch your business. See, if you go out there, you open your own coffee shop, the most important thing about it is how did you launch your coffee shop? So how did you let the word go across the city that people know that there's a coffee shop being open around the area, right? So, well, it's the same thing with this business. So I'm going to talk about the 4 fundamentals when it comes to building a network marketing business, the 4 most important things that you need to focus on to actually get your business going. Are you guys ready for that? Yes or yes? Okay, cool. So the first thing is presenting. See, you got to know how to present your opportunity. See, if you're building a network marketing business, it's all about sharing the opportunity. Can we go on that, right? Exactly. You got to know how to actually present your business. But the next thing is launching. Learn how to launch your business. So, and the thing after is the results, getting results, because we are in business to get results. Can we agree on that, right? Go out there and get customers and get agents and get some results. And the next thing is promoting event, which Executive Vice President Michael Burgos is going to go over how to promote event for you guys to finish this event today. So my topic, again, is the launch process. Now, let's talk about the launch process. See, I truly believe that launching is the beginning of momentum. Now, what does momentum stand for in FES? It stands for a lot of new and excited agents properly launch and excited and following the system and getting results. See, the key word is properly launch. See, if you bring a lot of new agents on board, they're not getting the right training, they don't know what they're doing, can we all agree they're not going to move forward? See, they are going to stay agents. They will not get promoted. That's why it's very important Once you get someone on board as an agent, you take your time and sit down with them and write down a game plan with them, help them understand how FES work. It's okay, they might have success in other businesses, in other ventures, but not in FES. So that's why it's your responsibility to sit down with them and actually help them understand how FES work. Make sense, right? So let's get over a bit that. So now, why do we launch new agent? See, reason why is because when you launch a new agent, you can get them from point A to point P. See, a new agent is just like a newborn. See, they don't know anything about FES. FES is new to them. See, it's your job as the leader that got them involved to pay attention and help them get their business going. The next question is, what is the purpose of a launch? The purpose of a launch is to help someone understand their business and actually get some results. Like I said, the third fundamentals about building a marketing business is the launching. Now, when should we launch a new agent? See, you should do that 24 hours after the new agent gets started. Why? Because every 24 hours that goes by, they're losing interest and their fees is going up. See, when the person make a decision to get started with a network marketing business, more so it's made by emotion. See that okay, I want to make it happen. I want to do this, I want to do that. But guess what? See, as time is going by, they're going out there and talk to people who didn't get the same information that they got. Now guess what? They start actually, those people influencing them, and they start feeling skeptical. This is why you need to go out there and actually launch their business right away and get them some results. For some reason, when someone gets started and they get a customer within the first day or two, they are more excited about the business because guess what? It's not just they're hearing about how to get a customer, they actually got a customer. They feel better because they feel like the business is moving forward. Can we go on that, right? So the next thing is, so how to launch a new agent properly, effectively. So launching is the beginning of a business. The way you launch a new agent can cause the agent to actually become vice president very fast, and can also cause the new agent to quit. So you gotta know how to launch a new agent effectively so they can go out there and take action and get things going. Can we go on that, right? Cool. Now, the launch document. So I'm sure some of you guys got your hands on that. So if not, you want to reach out to your all-plan leader so they can go out there and give you the launch document so you can actually print it out and sit down and work with the person. So at a coffee shop or at their house or wherever you have a chance. Because what you must do is within 24 hours of someone getting started in the business, it's very important that you actually go over to lunch with them. They set up their game plan. You know, help them write down the reason why they're doing this business. Because you have to understand, a part of doing this business, you know, doing the work and go out and sit down with people, the main important thing is the reason why you're doing it. Because if you don't have a reason why behind it, you will not put the work. See, most of you guys have a job. Guess what? In the morning, you wake up early in the morning and go to work. Why? Because you have to pay the bills and help you support your family. So that's the reason why you're doing it. Sometime in the morning you wake up, you don't feel like going to work, but you still do. It's because you have a strong reason why. So what you need to do is help the new agent identify the reason why. So every single person in this room has a different reason why they're doing the business for. See, and as you're growing in this business, your reason why is changing. See, when I got started in FES, my main reason why was to be able to actually walk away from my full-time job and be able to help my parents and my mom back home in Haiti. See, as I'm growing in this business, I'm achieving those why. Guess what? My why is changing. See, some of you guys, your reason why is to buy your dream car. Some of you guys, your reason why is to travel, go to and have fun with your friends and family. Some of you guys is to spend more time with your family. And some of you guys, why is to give back. So every single one of us here in this room have a different reason why. So what you want to do is identify the reason why you're doing this business, because my mentor always say, if your why don't make you cry, then it's not big enough. See, your why have to be so big that like sometimes you don't feel like going to do a meeting, you don't feel like picking up your phone to make a phone call, but you still do it. Why? Because you know that one phone call that you are going to do is going to push you one step forward to build your network marketing business and have success with FES. Are we on the same page so far? Now, so what you want to do is, after finding out the reason why, understand that probably will not happen overnight so that they have all the success. This is a 2 to 5 years game plan. This is not a getting rich quick scheme business. You see, although you can have some very fast success, like Mr. Alfred Nixon, Mr. Michael Burgos, Justin Catterton, all those big guys in the company, but the most important thing is understand it's a 2 to 5 years game plan. You have to give it some time. Like Mr. Tony Perry said earlier, it's not about how much money you can make. It's about mastering the process and know how the system works so you can go out and develop your team and help your team actually grow up. Make sense? So now the next thing is mapping out a 30 days game plan, something that they can achieve right now. Because we can agree most people out there, they have microwave mentality. So they want it right now. Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, boom, boom, it's already hot. Right? So most people have this mentality. That's why you got to map out a 30 days game plan, something they can actually work on and get it done right away. Now the main thing is with a 30 days game plan is to write down, help them understand how to get to field trainer. Now field trainer, like Mr. Ashton went over, the compensation plan is the base of this business. So the faster you can help someone get to field trainer, the faster the business can go up. The faster they can have more success. Because a vice president is nothing but someone with more field trainers than you do. Makes sense, right? So then how do you become a field trainer? It's very simple. You get 2 agents and 2 customers. 2 agents on board, 2 customers, and have your team have a total of 1,600 in volume. I'm sure Mr. Ashton Henry went over that, so I'm going to go through it very fast. Now the next thing, you want to map out the senior field trainer position with them. Because understand so that they can have a road map, they have a GPS, because they've never done it before. Now, I'm just going to pick one person, Perla. Put you on the spotlight. So, Perla. So, you know how to get to your house, right? If I'm going to your house now and I'm on the phone with you, can you lead me to your house? Why is that? Exactly. Just the same thing with a new agent. They don't know anything. Guess what? You have to sit down with them and go actually walk with them through the process on how to get to the destination, how to get to field trainer, how to get to senior field trainer, how to get to sales director, which I truly believe is one of the most important positions in the company, because at that position, most people start walking different. They start talking different. They start dressing different. Why? Because they start earning more money. See, if you can map out how a new agent can get from agent to sales director at the launch, guess what? They can actually go out and make it happen. Understand, a new agent don't know anything but what you're telling them. If you tell them over here, people get to field trainer within 24 hours, that's what they're going to do. They are going to get to field trainer within the first 24 hours because that's all they know. The culture you're setting for your team, that's what's going to get your team to develop and grow faster. Now the next thing is, so after you actually map out the reason, you have the reason why, and you map out, the game plan, how to get them to sales director. What you're going to do, you're going to have a contact list. This is your inventory list. This is what we're going to work on. Now, can we all agree Walmart has an inventory list? See, I used to work for Walmart overnight back in the days. Guess what? They had more merchandise in the back room than they had on the front shelf. Because as people were coming in and buying stuff, guess what? They're replacing them. Now, you should have the same mentality because you have a multi-million-dollar business. Not because you only invest $288 to get started and you treat it as a $288 business. It's a multi-million-dollar business. So you want to have an inventory list. We have the people on the inventory list. Your job, just like Walmart, the inventory in the back, their main goal is to put it out so they can sell it fast, so we can add more in the back room. The same thing with you. You want to go through them so fast that you can have more numbers in your list. See, you have to go to person, call them, talk to them. Some going to get started. Some will, some won't. So what, who's next? And you get those who are ready to get started, get them started. Those who are not ready, leave them on the side. Guess what? And actually replace the numbers. If they get started, cross the name, now they're a new agent, now one more person to replace them. You want to always have people to talk to. And that's how you're going to run your business and have an effective team. Now, so pretty much, and also what you want to do is you want to make sure, like when you're actually launching, when you're inviting, not inviting to recruit, you're inviting to collect a decision. And what you want to make sure that you do is you want to make sure you don't have any emotion attached to that. You want to be just like a flight attendant. See, how many of you guys have actually flew in a plane before? Raise your hands. So, see, when it's time for them to serve coffee, water, or juice, the flight attendant walks to you and says, listen, ma'am, you want coffee, water, or juice, right? Now, do you think they care if you get coffee, water, or juice, or if you don't get anything? They don't, because their job is to serve you. You should feel the same way. As you're going down your list, you should not really care if the person gets started or not. Your job is to show the plan. Their job is to make a decision and actually get started. See, the flight attendant is looking for it to go the fastest possible, go to the person that will not get anything, so they can actually serve those who want something. See, your job is to go through the nose as fast as possible so you can get the people who are going to say yes, so they can actually get started, you can build your business. Make sense? So this is why the launch is the most important part of building a network marketing business, because as you launch in your business, people are knowing exactly what to do and how to do it so they can go out and have success. I want you to imagine right now, every single person that's in your team, if they know how to launch their business, if every single one of them went out there and do exactly what I just showed you guys, have a list and write down the reason why, and go out and show this business and launch new agent, Just imagine, let's say you get started, right? You get lunch. You put a name on a 20 list just to start with, right? 20 people on your list. What if you can get 5 of them to get started? Now you have them do the same exact thing. 5 invite 20, that's 100. 100 invite 20. See where I'm going with that, right? So the more you can do that, the more your team members can do that, is the more duplicable the system will be and the more result you will have. Because you don't want to be the one-man show. You want to have a duplicable team. Make sense? So my portion was pretty much done for right now, so we wanted to do it very fast just so we can get you guys out of here. So did you guys learn something at least? Exactly. So I have the honor and the privilege to bring in front of the room this gentleman right here, Mr. Michael Burgos. He's an executive vice president with the company. His business is generating over $500,000 in business. So you know exactly how to build a business. And he's going to teach you guys how he built his business, you know, from events to events. He's going to teach you guys the importance of an event. So without no further ado, stand to your feet. Help me welcome my friend, my business partner, Mr. Michael Burgos.
How you guys doing so far? I need everybody to come to the front because this is the end of the event. Come to the front, come to the front. Come forward, move forward, move forward. We don't bite. Give us some music, move forward, move to the front. Are you guys excited so far? Excited? Give yourself a round of applause, please. Because for you to be here, for you just to stay throughout the training, all the emergencies, earthquake, hurricane that just happened today, you're still staying here. So I just want to give you guys a round of applause. I thank you guys a lot. And I want to give thanks to the gentleman that was in front of the room. His name is Valensky Barozzi, Regional Vice President, youngest Regional Vice President in the whole entire company, guys. Let's keep it down a little bit. Okay? So he's the youngest Regional Vice President in the whole entire company, guys. Understand that he's producing well over $250,000 in business every single 30 days. This gentleman came on board. We used to be roommate. That was one of my top 5 individuals that I approached when I first got started to this business. I did about maybe 4 to 5 meetings for him, but apart from that, he's just been independent, never made any excuse. He's only been in the country for just 5 years, guys. So he's in the top 1% in the whole entire America. So guys, please give him a loud round of applause, please. So my part is very simple, guys. You heard from me before. Like I said, I used to work in the banking industry. So, you know, it was very hectic, but now we're in a better position. Thank God for this amazing company. Worked on my credit and keep changing people's lives. But not only that, but as a banker, I knew a lot, but I still did not know every single thing about credit. Can we agree you're learning something here about credit? Yes or yes? Right? How many people here prior to this event, you understood your mortgage interest rates? Your car interest rates, your credit card interest. How many people understood? Right? Few people. Can we agree we're giving some values here, guys? Yeah. Now, we're going to talk about promoting in events. Promoting events is a very strong topic. Most people overlook promoting events. And it's very, very important. If you don't know how to promote events, you're not going to make a lot of money. I'm just being real with you. But this is one thing. Say you don't know anything. You don't know the comp plan. Let's say you don't know the product very well, but you're just a good promoter. I guarantee you, you will be a vice president and above. Facts. Now, promoting events starting from the internal side. Look at me over here, right? I'm not, you know, I look good. I know I look good, but. But promoting events starting from within is internal. The minute you choose the suit, the dress, the heels, whatever, the purse, the bag, you're promoting yourself. You saw yourself walking outside. You already picture yourself coming to the meeting looking a certain way. Yes or yes? Yes. You're promoting yourself. Can we agree? Yes. So if you dress a certain way, you're promoting yourself a certain way. So the clothes that you choose determines who you are. Yes or yes? Yes. So if you're in a good state, can we agree you're going to choose the best clothes in your closet? Yes or yes? There's a reason why you take care of yourself. So guys, first thing you want to do, you want to promote you. Every event is very important. And when we're talking about event, not just this event over here, this is not the event. First thing, guys, you want to set yourself on fire. Why you want to be on fire? You have life. Can we agree? Yeah. God gave you life, so you want to be excited about living. Because can we agree, if I invite you and I'm boring, why would you want to come to an event and I'm boring? Right? So you want to talk to somebody that has energy. Yes or yes? Yeah. Anybody remember Don King? right? I was little boy, but I just knew that little hair, right? But I heard that Don King, when he promotes fights, everybody comes to the fight, right? How many of you were so excited just to see Mayweather get beat up by McGregor? Right? You remember that fight? So everybody get in front of the TV waiting for something to happen. Guess what? You all got sold on the plan. Can we agree? You pay your money, you're like, you know what? Whatever. Right? But they did a hell of a promotion. Right? They act like they were fighting on stage, but guess what? It's all about promoting event. Guys, you got to set yourself on fire. This is FES. We're paying you every single Thursday. Why aren't you on fire? You're getting paid here just to run your mouth. That's what you're getting paid here. So I'm going to yell. I'm going to scream. Guys, I'm having a Tuesday event tomorrow. I don't know if this is a good fit for you or not, but guess what? I have the best of the best that's going to be in the room. Can I put you down for coming? This gentleman is pulling 6 figures a month. Alex, can I put you down for coming? I'm down. Guys, I'm excited. I'm pulling him to the front, but I'm not telling him, Alex, there's something going on tomorrow. You think you may be able to come? You guys, you see the difference? I'm actually having Mr. Alfred Nixon come into my living room. This gentleman produced multiple 7-figure earners. We only have 15 minutes of his time. He's going to go right back to LA. Would you mind hearing something from this gentleman? Do you see the difference, guys? You want to set yourself on fire. You want to have energy. Talk to everyone. Real estate equals money. Look at the room over here. How many people in your team is sitting down in this room right now? Look around. And I want you to think about yourself. What if you had 10 people here today? How would you feel today? What would happen to your production in the next volume month? Right? Can you agree? If you knew this event was that powerful, you wanted to invite more people? Yes or yes? Do you wish that certain people in your life should be here today? Yes or yes? Again, you won't always want to promote the event like it's the last event. Why? Because you got to, look, if people know every Tuesday there's an event, okay, I'll come back next Tuesday. So when you talk to people, look, I can't really book you for the next event. I don't even know when is the next Tuesday event. But one thing I know, Mr. Alfred Nixon, Mr. Valencia is going to be in the room. Mr. Ashton Henry is going to be in the room. They're top producers in the whole entire company. Yes or yes, can I have you in front of the room? Guys, it's very important. Real estate is very important. What do I mean by real estate? My whole goal is to have a whole entire room in my organization being trained at the same time. Does that make any sense, guys? So don't come to the event by yourself. If you come into the event by yourself, you're doing something wrong. You're not working. Monday is working day for Tuesday. Wednesday is working day. Thursday is working day. Friday is working day. Saturday is working day. Sunday is working day. Monday is working day for what? Tuesday. Why? Because your work is going to show on Tuesday night. Because those people, they're going to come to Tuesday night to see a second look. Guys, all you have to do is just bring the people in front of Ashton. They do the explanation, and you get paid. All I was doing, guys, when I first got started, Alfred makes the money. Okay, good. I'm a banker. I don't know how to do credit. And I don't make big money here. Guess what? I bring my ego down. Mr. Alfred Nixon, he's making the big money. That's the guy right there. He's only 24 years old. Look at his watch. Look at what he drives. That's what I want to drive. That's all I was doing, guys. He explained. They signed up. Fair enough? Real estate, always promote, always promote. Guys, even if I'm at the bar and I'm with Alex, we both friends. We're not talking about business. If a young lady come across and I'm going to introduce Alex to the young lady, I'm not going to introduce him, hey, here's Alex, my friend. No, we do business together. This is my business partner, very successful, Alex, okay? I'm going to introduce Alex to her because I'm always promoting somebody. That's part of edification. Guess what? I'm promoting Alex a certain way. Yes or yes? I want to make sure that when I present Alex to her, it's with respect. Does that make any sense to you guys? Always be excited. Say, be excited. Be excited. Be excited. Guys, look at this. Dallas Cowboys. I don't watch football. Anybody like the Dallas Cowboys? Oh, okay. Right? The Dallas Cowboys, I don't know football, so I just chose this. Why? The most successful sporting franchise around the world. I'm a soccer guy. I can care less about football. I like Real Madrid, not that much, but I like Barcelona, but they number 3. So I had to choose number 1, okay? $4 billion franchise. But look at it over here. There's an event. Can we agree there's always commercial? Dallas Cowboys, right? Whether it's Miami Heat, whether it's the Chicago Bulls, they're always promoting something. Verizon, almost promoting something. Yes or yes? Billion dollars. Guess what? You always have to promote because guess what? The money has to keep on going because people are watching you guys. How many times are you posting on Instagram? All of that is promoting. How many times are you posting on Facebook? People just need to see you credible enough. Longevity builds credibility. If you stay long enough, you don't quit in the sport teams. You know what you become the following year? The captain. Do you guys understand that part? If you stay in the team, you run with the pack, you never quit. The following year, you become the captain. Does that make any sense, guys? So it's not about speed, it's a marathon. Why do we promote events? Events build belief. Belief build energy. Energy takes you to action. Does that make any sense? Can we agree you learned a little bit more about yourself? Yes or yes? The mindsets, the compliment, right? Are you more equipped now to close a customer? Yes. Okay, so the events built belief because of the knowledge that I received from the events. Now you have different type of energy because knowledge builds confidence. Yes or yes? But here's one thing, when you apply that belief with the energy and the right action, because guys, everybody here, you're going to take action. We're not doing this for you to for us to just speak. You're going to take action. So once you take action, you have result. Guess what happened? We'll do it again. You're going to come back to the event. Guess what happened? You're going to do it again. Does that make any sense, guys? Good. Events will do for you what you alone cannot do for yourself. How many of you trying to explain the business to somebody and they say, look, it's a scam, buddy. They block your number. Anybody here? You will go to hell. It's MLM. Don't ever call me again. Anybody get that before? If you haven't get one of these responses, you're not working hard enough. If somebody haven't hang up on your face yet, you're not working hard enough. Yes or yes? Okay, good. Types of events. Conference calls. Can we agree that's an event? How do you promote your conference call? I have Mr. Ashton here that's going to be on the call, Senior Regional Vice President. You definitely do not want to miss any information coming from these gentlemen. Number one producer in the whole entire company. I need you to be on this call. Oh, his mother's, I need you to be on this call. It's Senior Regional Vice President Ashton Henry. Within a 2-year window, he makes more money than average doctors. Does that make any sense? Get them on that call. That's an event. 3-way phone calls. Can we agree? 3-way phone calls are powerful. If you just do 3-way, if you do 5 to 10 3-way phone calls per week, you definitely make $100,000 per year. Guaranteed with this business. 2-on-1. Can we agree that's an event? One-on-one. Can we agree that's an event? Very important. Guys, before you do an event, before you make the phone call, set yourself up. Go over your reason why. Where are you? Where's your energy level? Because the energy you give on that phone determines whether you sign up that player or not. Because you might be talking to an A player. They're probably doing $500 million in real estate. They're probably doing big money already. But the person you are on the phone determines whether that person is going to sign up. Yes or yes? That's the reason why certain people, they show the business to certain people, and they just end up signing under another organization. You guys follow me so far, right? 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 You guys want to make money, yes or yes? We want some participation, yes? Good. PBR, very important. So I'm going to show you exactly what we have been doing when I first got started to this business. One thing I understood, never step above the leader. Let the leader lead. Just follow the leader until you become the leader, okay? So we're going to show you guys different type of events, BOM, Super Saturday, regional, national events. Why do we promote events? This is a 3-way phone call I'm doing here. First guy started with the business. Making 3 or 4 calls. Bro, you got to get to see this. I don't know if this guy's making money. I'm standing on his balcony. He's 24 years old. I don't know, something that has to do with credit. You got to be here. I don't even know how to explain this thing. You got to be here. I'm calling everybody. Why? That's an event. Guess what? I don't have a boss telling me what to do. I got to figure it out. $15,000 in credit card debt. I didn't come to this country not just to work for somebody. I come to this country to be a multimillionaire. Anybody here agree with me? I know I might rub somebody a little rough, but guys, where I'm from, I can't go back there. We don't think different. We don't think the same. I think different. So I'm not coming here to play with this thing. If I see a 24 years old living on a 44th floor in an Icon building, his bill is over $3,000 a month, something not right. You know what's not right? Me, right? So I was making a phone call. This is 3-way calls. Guess what? Some people came to the event. Some got started. Some didn't get started. Guess what? 1 o'clock in the morning, myself, look at this guy, Otis. Same thing. When Otis first got started, Willie, I said, Willie, all you have to do, just bring people to the event. If you're a good promoter, you make a lot of money. He got that right. First day, we started working. This guy said, he dodged us for about like 3 phone calls. He said, look, Mike, that's actually Willie's friend. He said, I'm at work, and da-da-da. I get off at 10. I get off at 11, 12. Okay, well, no problem. 1 o'clock, we'll be there. So we went right in front of his job. We waited outside. And then as soon as he got out, bam, here we are, right? So I'm here. This is my Wells Fargo outfit. I came from Wells Fargo, and I'm like, loosen up a little bit. Boom, got him in the parking lot. I don't even remember if he signed up or not, but guess what? We got him, okay? Again, that's another event. Right here, Mr. Alfred Nixon, that was in Wynwood. Where's the Raheem? Raheem, are you still in the room? You remember these gentlemen, right? Raheem, right? That's Alfred's cousin right here. That's another event. We working to build the Tuesday event. When I first came to this room, I saw 12 people in the room. I said, God, please, thank you. Because I've been in rooms where it's 100, 200, 300 people. It's 12, I'm going to rock this thing. I'm going to become the biggest promoter. Anybody ever promote events, parties? Why do you promote parties? Lit, right? It's going to be lit, right? That's a new word? Lit? Fire? Right? And what do? You pass flyers like this? Bro, you got to come to this party. It's going on right now. You got to come to this party, right? Are you going to be there? Are you going to be there, right? You're passing out flyers. Because if you don't sell me right here and there, why should I come? You're boring. Yes or yes? You got to sell it first over here. That's another event. Just because you're doing a one-on-one, that doesn't mean it's not important. Does that make any sense? Good. Another event. After work, Wells Fargo. 6:15, I'm outside of the door, Wells Fargo. 7 o'clock, people are waiting from 7:30, people are waiting from 8:30, people are waiting from 9, 10, 11, until, I don't care. Drink coffee, figure it out, man. Does that make any sense, guys? Event after event, guess what? Vice president, this guy, he became the youngest regional sales director, but now he leveraged the money, got his business back together, right? He's doing really well for himself. Boom. This guy's from Cuba. He came here, doesn't like the money. Forget him. What about this person? Forget him, forget him. Julio, where's Julio? Raise your hand. Julio's in the back, right? Regional sales director. He came to an event. Right here, Anderson, are you here? Sales director. Petula, are you here? Regional sales director. Again, one event. First got started. Petula was my client from Wells Fargo. Look at this. This is my Wells Fargo uniform right here. We are the credit crew. You see this? Another event. Alfred's condo. I'm like, can we come to your condo for free? Yes. Okay, no problem. I'm at Alfred condo every day. I'm living like it's my condo. You know what I'm talking about? One thing I don't like about Alfred condo, you pay a lot of money on valet. That's for sure. But guess what? I put a lot of mileage on that BMW. Guess what? We have a brand new Audi. Can we agree? Pretty good. So all I had to do, this is Alfred, the magic hand right here. You know what I'm saying? So it was an event. Guess what? I did not understand the comp plan. It was too complicated. I did not understand the product. Guess what? That's an event. Again, another event, the BOM opportunity. Look at this. Very important, right? You have to always invite to the events. Guess what? We started from the street, a phone call, to a one-on-one, planning, to a PBR. Then those people come to another PBR, guess what? To a big event. Some of those people from a one-on-one became vice president. We had one conversation with Valensky. That was an event. 3 o'clock in the morning. We went to the ATM, boom, 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 put him into the system. 3 a.m. in the morning. It's an event. Every event is important. Does that make any sense, guys? What is the next event that you're promoting? The next event that you're promoting is the conference call. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, but I'm pretty sure we're having the conference call. Always load this conference call. All you have to do, just put them people, have them here to listen to Alfred Nixon and Ashton Henry, and you're making a lot of money. You don't have to drop the knowledge. Just leverage them. I don't care. Look, I have Spanish clients. Go to Jose. Go to Laritza. I don't have to do the work because the events are there for you. Does that make any sense, guys? The next event, Miss Nicola Jackson and Mr. Ashton Henry doing a webinar on Monday. Load that event. Get this thing going, guys. Does that make any sense? Event after event. Guess what? The train is moving. We're not waiting for anybody. If you want it, grab it. If you don't want it, so be it. We're going to keep on moving. Agree? Are we learning anything, guys? I know you guys are all tired, but we have some promotion. We want to recognize some individuals, and we're going to wrap it up, okay? Thank you, thank you. With that being said, do we have any field trainers? If you're a newly promoted field trainer, please stand to your feet. We want to recognize you. If you're a newly promoted field trainer, give it up for them.